those.
If you love Lego Star Wars, if it feel as cool as an ice cube, say. If you like hanging with the UK fam, say. If you hold it
My
down with
wallet
the cool
was so
gang,
flattered.
say. Chilling with that cool gang.
Yeah, talking about the separatists tonight.
If you love Lego Star Wars,
Talking
say.
treat for Americans.
Cool as an ice
Good job they can't hear us.
If you like hanging with the UK fam, say. If you hold it down with the cool gang, say. Chilling with that cool gang, hells yeah. If you love Lego Star Wars, say. If you feel as cool as an ice cube, say. If you like hanging with the UK fam, say. If you hold it down with the cool gang, say. Chilling with that cool gang, hells yeah. It's cold.
Right. What's happening, everyone? It's episode 91. That 100th episode is creeping up on us, isn't it? We're going to have to do something special for that. But yes, and also a 2-year anniversary is coming up as well, end of July. It won't be far off each other, actually. So, but yeah, episode 91, guys, as the banner will tell you in a sec. Tonight, we are going to be talking USA versus UK. Specifically, I mean, we can talk generally USA versus UK. Who's got the better flag, all that kind of shit. But specifically, BrickWorld versus Bricktastic. Because, look, obviously, both have got something to offer. And obviously, we've had us three at least have had the good fortune to attend both within a short space of time. So the comparison is real. But also, it's topical at the moment because some of our good friends, including some of the people out in the chat there, are at BrickWorld as we speak. And of course, hopefully going to get some special guests tuning in live and direct from BrickWorld, and they can sort of show us in person what the experience is like, maybe bump into some crazy headers who might be knocking about, and of course show us some mocks and stuff like that. And you guys can go and soak in the vibe. Basically, this topic of today was an excuse for us to find out what's going on and be a bit nosy about BrickWorld. But obviously we couldn't get those guys to commit with everything that's probably going on and how crazy it is. We couldn't get those guys to commit to locking into the show. So we'll see what we get. You'll have to tune in. You have to stay tuned and find out the craziness. So we'll go around the panel now, see what everyone's up to. But in the meantime, guys, this is episode day 111. It's my 111th birthday.
Hey.
Day 111 of streaming every single day until we hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you're watching and you want to help us out and you want us to get to that 1K, please go and subscribe to the channel now. Obviously, like the stream as well. Both are completely free. And you could also consider being a member. There's lots of membership perks. So that's it, really, in terms of the welcomes. But we've got the prodigal son has returned.
For the 1,000th time.
Yeah, he was abducted and disappeared off the face of the earth by aliens for 6 months or whatever it was. But he's back. And so what's it like, mate? How are you feeling? Good to be back?
Good to be back. Hopefully I'm going to be back for a steady amount of time this time and not disappear, do my normal disappear and act and piss off somewhere else. But we're back. We're going to try and enjoy as much as we can. The FOMO is real. Yeah, glad to be here. Yeah. Well, for the hour, because got to go to bed.
Yeah, he's got school in the morning. But no, look, we'll lift the shroud and be real. We've got FOMO about BrickWorld, so we thought let's mix it up a little bit and let's cause some ruckus and try and make it look as if we're trying to say, nah, it's not that good because we got Bricktastic. That's a clear lie. We'd love to be out there with you guys enjoying right now, but it is what it is. So let's just at least try and make it entertaining. So, Slurpy, what are you saying? Oh, Sean's out there. How are we doing, Sean? BrickWorld, although he hasn't been to both. Sorry, mate. You're not in a position to make a choice.
BrickWorld's not the best convention in Chicago. Hashtag shitfest live. If you know, you know.
Yeah. So
No,
who we
for
got
real.
out there? Crimson's out there. Ultra's out there. Obviously, we've got Sean out there. The main lady of the hour. Hello. So good to see Padawan back. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, the aliens had a guts full of him. He was enjoying the anal probes too much, so they dropped him back. US Brick by lysergic acid dithylamide. Amazing name. Very specific.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. Casey Jones is there. I enjoy a good beef summer sausage. Same. Absolutely same.
He's no stranger in this house, Casey.
Let's see. You take your food out.
No, I put it on low.
Oh, okay.
I'm missing all the BWC people.
Not letting it, yeah, definitely. No, we are missing it. Obviously, that's the main reason that we're here. And hopefully, like I said, if for anybody who missed it, we are going to have some guys tuning in from their live within the next hour, maybe hour and a half. Yeah, we'll see what goes on, what craziness ensues. But in the meantime, look, we can talk a little bit about both, I guess, because we've had the opportunity to do both. How is Kirsty today? She's better. She's on really strong painkillers for her arm. Thanks for asking. And while we've got Paddy there, I wasted today, and this is for you guys, and this is be interesting for Padawan as well, because he might not know about this. And obviously, it's yet to be determined. So we discovered something yesterday during Cool Hand Saucepan stream, which is that I don't know why the conversation came up, but I was talking about how respect for Sarah, because she's not necessarily a huge Lego fan or a Star Wars fan in particular, but found the channel and stayed, and obviously is welcome and potentially going to be at Bricktastic next year with us. Great, we'd love to see all that. But she's like a diehard member of the channel, a member of the channel, all great. And I was like, but where did she come from? So she was like, yeah, I joined whatever. And I was like, yeah, but like, what brought you to us? And I think she said something in the comments along the lines of, oh, well, after I'd seen that Alison Hammond comment on this morning about watching the show, and I was like, wait, what? So she was like, and so we were trying to determine for a while with comments and stuff. Did she mean like she's watching Nimble, or she was like, no, basically she meant she talked on the show. She was on this morning and they were talking about Lego, and she mentioned how her son is into Lego and that he'd been watching Cool Hand Luke.
No way.
And I was like, how the fuck did we not know about this sooner?
That is that is class.
And
So
we're
we've
trying
gotta
to track it down so we can ask Alison and her son to be fucking co-hosts. That is the main
I'll tell you
goal.
what, if we had Alison on the show, she would like spice things up, because she's crazy. I actually love her as well. She's such a fucking character. But anyway, jokes aside, we were like, no, that can't be true. But like, such an elaborate lie, and from someone like Sarah, like, why would you make something like that up? So I was like, in fact, you couldn't make that up. So I was like, and she was like, yeah, but I think she didn't realize that we didn't know. So it was like, okay, let's look into this. Let's see if we can do some research. So Nimble was Googling it while we were on the show. I spent about an hour or so after the show. And then today I probably went down a huge rabbit hole, and I probably spent about maybe 2 or 3 hours looking into it. And then I realized, shit, I've got loads of other stuff to do. I'm going to have to get up. But I whittled it down to when Sarah first joined the show. So we found the episode, because I thought it's got to be around that time. And Sarah also mentioned that she'd seen her talk about it on This Morning or whatever it was. And then it was a while afterwards she found us. I think she said she couldn't find us straight away or whatever it was. So it was like, it would have been before she first appeared on the show. So we tracked it back. So she said she subscribed to the channel on the 4th of March, but the first show that she was in the chat on was the 4th of May, our May the 4th episode in 2025, because she puts in her comment was, hi everybody, I'm Sarah, I'm new, I'm Sarah. So I was like, great. So I'm a shite liar, I couldn't make that up. No, exactly, it's so freaking elaborate as well. So I was like, right, so let's go back from there and find out. So I put it into Google, and I was looking for Alison Hammond Lego, and eventually, what Sarah did say is that she thinks it might have been around about Christmas time. And This Morning do a regular Lego segments, or do regular Lego segments through November and December, talking about Lego in general. So I was like, right, it's got to be then. And she was like, actually, that'll make sense, because I was looking after my sister who'd had an operation round about, I think she said the 9th to the 16th of December. And then I found that This Morning did a Lego special on the 12th of December. So I was like, and that's as far as I got. Now, apparently, it's on ITV This Morning. I don't watch it, but I know of it. I've tried looking on ITVX, but they don't keep back episodes of the shows. Because obviously you're talking, this was Christmas 2024. So you're talking like 18, 19 months ago, more than that. So, no, yeah, about 18 months ago. So I'm like, right, that's a long way to go back. But apparently it says online that clips from the shows are available. So I've basically palmed all my research off onto Kirsty now and said, right, you take it from here.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of fed up of it now. But I do want to find it. How cool would it be if we could turn that into a super chat?
We're like, Mom, I made it.
I even reached out to her son. So her son is on Instagram. He's actually a DJ. So he's actually quite popular. He's got like 19K. So I sent him a private message and I thought, well, if he's watched my show, or he's watched the show, you should recognize the name. So maybe he'll reply and not think I'm just some groupie. So I messaged him and just said, look, I've heard from one of our diehard viewers that your mother mentioned yourself and us, our show on air somewhere. Yeah. I just wanted to see if you could tell us a little bit more about it and if it's true. Not that I don't believe Sarah, but just trying to get a bit more information about it. So we'll see what happens. So that was quite interesting to say the least. And we'll find out. You never know. We might have Alison Hammond on the show one day soon. So
that would be class. That would be funny.
Okay, I can't. Whenever Nimble said like I didn't have Alison Hammond talking about us on our 2026 bingo card, I was like, what the fuck is he on about? It's too early for shit talking. And when you explained it, I was like, yeah, there's no way I don't even know how to find old episodes of that. Like if it's on Channel 4 Player or whatever, I don't know.
Who the fuck is that guy? You might be talking about Badwan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still out at the moment. Haven't even eaten yet. Hank Marvin. Don't worry, mate. We've got a stand-in for you instead. We got Mo Farah cowboy cut out coming on soon.
I don't. Gotta break him out again. Oh, what a mess.
Unfold him like so. Shit. Okay, so.
Sorry, is Nimble? Did he say he's away to see Hank Marvin?
What? You've never heard of Hank Marvin?
No, but is he seeing him right now? He's a musician.
No. Hank Marvin is Cockney rhyming slang for starving.
Oh, nice.
Have you never heard of that?
No, he's a real guitarist. Like he's a musician.
No, I know he's a real person. But when you say you're Hank Marvin, it means I'm starving.
Never. No, I'm not. Look him up. He's a real human being. Guitarist.
I'm gonna stop calling you fucking life bricks. The amount of mad shit you haven't heard before.
I swear to God, like, look, I'm not English. Like, I don't know any of this. You know, you guys who keep changing the language. You know what I mean? Like, you live in Northern Ireland. You basically are English with an accent. Oh, far from it, man.
Oh, don't be saying shit like that.
We're
gunfire, potato guns already.
We're not the inferior Anglo.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I've never heard of it. Like
you guys, them signing the Good Friday Agreement means you lost. So you're English with an accent.
Oh, no comment.
Fucking hell. Spuds at dawn, like. Right. I don't know what somebody's fucking playing a Hulu radar. Okay, so look, BrickWorld. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to get people to say like what are their top parts about BrickWorld, top parts about Bricktastic. But what I don't want to hear is, meeting up with everybody. Yeah, the hangout, meeting up. Fucking that goes without saying, because obviously you can't compare something like that. I'm talking about specifically like, a food place that we went to, locality of different things. So I think having the Trafford Centre quite close or reasonably close to Bricktastic was definitely a plus. Whereas BrickWorld is like, if you want to get somewhere, you have to you have to hope somebody had a car and you could jump in and you're on their time then. Like, you know what I mean? Whereas, travel around Manchester and all the rest of it, and the locality of Manchester. So that was like a tick for them. Obviously, you can knock the size of that conference, that room, but then Bricktastic loses points for the color of the fucking carpet. They lose like 10 points for that because that shit was fucking crazy.
That's bad, man.
I still spin out now thinking about it, but you know what I mean, that kind of stuff. But obviously, you're saying, "Oh, hanging out with all the boys," it's just that's a cop out because obviously you do that at both anyway. And I was quite surprised at how good the hang was at Bricktastic. You know, I'd say it was the same, if not slightly better than BrickWorld in some ways. So, you know, it isn't. It's hard to divide them then. And I got to say, the main reason that I think that Bricktastic is even in the conversation with BrickWorld is because of how surprised I was at how good it is, especially after being to BrickWorld first.
You'd have to compare Bricktastic to like just the public days of BrickWorld. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't do the whole shebang because it's you're comparing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, of course. And like I said, this isn't a proper. It's not like we're not really going to get into the depth of it and find out who the true champion is. That's just for shits and giggles. It's just an excuse for us to talk a bit about both because I didn't. Go on.
Bricktastic hasn't been around as long as BrickWorld. Like BrickWorld's been around for over 20 years, I think.
Yeah.
I think Bricktastic is only 8 or 9 years they've only done it, and they are expanding. Like there were talks about like maybe giving an extra day as well, maybe private days or introducing something like that.
Yeah. So they've already expanded because they weren't in that place they're in now before. They were somewhere smaller, weren't they? So
it's a never a growing thing, like. But
I've already got mine in my head, like my favorite thing about my favorite thing about BrickWorld. That's I think is a fair comment to be fair.
Go on
then. The choice, basically merch, vendors, and customs. So like there's a plethora of all three.
Yeah.
Whereas Bricktastic is severely lacking on the.
Yeah. That's a big fucking. Where's the fucking Dubry? That's a big one of these for Bricktastic was the merch situation. They've got to like that's almost criminal. They don't do some more with that. And how have they gone 8 years without nobody ever saying what the fuck's the merch?
Considering they're a charity as well, it's another revenue stream for the charity. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that excuse is weak as well. It's coming out with I'd rather than say, "Oh, we didn't think about it," and play dumb than go.
No, I don't buy it.
Like, where do you think the money for the fucking merch is going to go?
It's like for instance, Metallica are doing concerts in Dublin at the minute, and there's like T-shirt sales that go towards they have a charity all within my hands, and it's like they're able, you could set up stuff, you could sell product that is exclusively for a charity. They should be able to do that as well, Yeah. And also, I'm aware charities have huge tax write-off incentives. So, come on, let's not get ourselves twisted.
Yeah,
there.
Well, not only that, but Bricktastic is such a big.
Yeah,
it's quite within obviously the Lego chat. Obviously, it's such a big thing that you'd like to think that the people out there could probably print them some stuff and either do them a huge discount or do it for free, and then it's like pure profit then. So I don't know, that just feels weak to say that because like any businessman knows you've got to speculate to accumulate. You spend I don't know £1,000 printing BrickWorld fucking Bricktastic badges and you make fucking £5,000. That's £4,000 in the charity. Bang. Obviously you've got to invest it first, so maybe what they're saying is we don't have investment money. But
do they have
well? Because how do they pay for the fucking venue? That's not being given.
Sure, they've got to have cash flow. Do you know what I mean? Like they have to have money in the bank, otherwise, like I don't see how that can even work.
If I had to speculate, I would say it's probably very similar to BrickWorld, where I'm going off huge speculation, but I'd imagine BrickWorld doesn't actually have many employees. It's almost all like a voluntary force, and I would say Bricktastic's almost exclusively voluntary.
Yeah.
So at least on that end, wages, you don't have to account for that. I don't know how much it costs to rent out that building.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be somebody's got to be earning something. There's no like the logistics of something like that. That's got to be a full-time job. At
Yeah,
least
no,
for
no
those
doubt. Like,
couple of months leading up and leading after. Like
The traffic centre's got to be expensive.
yeah, and like I said, I don't know. It'd be interesting to like. Obviously, we're never going to know that information, so we can't really comment. But
yeah,
it is, like I said, that the merch thing is absolutely fucking criminal. I mean that if I was starting up a brick convention in a fucking local hall here in fucking ass fuck nowhere, the first thing I'd do is make sure I got some fucking printed bricks.
I mean, you've been to you like the likes of you and Nimble and all have went to maybe the more smaller brick shows that are only half a day or a day, like Brickfest and stuff.
Yeah.
And like they sell t-shirts, they sell
Their
bricks.
fucking merch is pretty fucking good, and they recycle out the t-shirts as well. So like I've been volunteering them for 3 years, and I've got 5 different t-shirts from them, and they're not the best fucking t-shirts in the world, but they're fucking good. They're well printed. Like I obviously wore my green one, the one I work in, God knows how many times. Because obviously you get fucking sweaty and dirty in it, and the fucking print on it is as good as the first day I had it.
To be fair, their cash flow's a bit mental, mate. I found their tax return on the government website, on Public House.
For what? Bricktastic?
Yeah. Well, no, for the charity in general.
Right.
So in the year of in the 24 to 25 financial year, they raked in 850 grand. Donations were 325 grand, 516 grand came from other trading activities. Their total expenditure was 814,000. So that's left them with 26 grand at the end of the year. So that's not, I mean, 26 grand in the bank at the end of the year is, I suppose, good to get you going, but it's not the best kind of cash flow. Like, do you know what I mean?
Zizu, what's up?
Hello.
But then again, they're not a company, are they? They're a charity, so
like I said, it's hard, really, isn't it? You're kind of just speculating and guessing, and I mean, we could probably get more information out of Mark for BrickWorld, but then there's nothing you can't really compare because you're talking dollars.
BrickWorld also has the benefit of like running multiple tank. I know not Chicago, but they run multiple festivals a year and all that. Whereas I don't think Bricktastic do. I'm probably right in saying they don't do any other events or anything like that. No.
But look, going back to Brickfest, like I said, they got the t-shirts, they got patches, they got stickers, they got lanyards, they got bricks that they give to the, that are exclusive. You only get one if you either volunteer or if you're a displayer. So they don't sell them. They probably could, but they want some exclusivity for the people who are giving their free time up or whatever. And they pay people to have mocks displayed, and they also pay people to have their mocks kept by Brickfest so they can tour them around the country, and potentially they're earning without ever getting out of bed. They were talking to me about it. I don't know the full details of it, but he basically said if, let's say, for example, we got 30 tables at a venue and we only managed to get 20 mock people, we'll just pick 10 from our backlog and we'll put them on there, and you'll get paid every time it gets used. So, you know what I mean? If you're happy to part with the mock, you could be making money off it because it's like on a fucking rental type basis. So, stuff like that I think is pretty good. And like I said, this is a small. Well, it's a big company. Obviously, what they do over the course of the year probably equates to one of these bigger events, but if not more. But what I'm saying is I feel like they've got things right there because they're appealing to adults, kids, all age groups. They got events, they got fucking merch. You know what I mean? And you just think, and then you go to Bricktastic and it's like not a fucking scrap, not even a fucking sticker.
It kind of spoiled it for me, like that I have nothing upstairs to say that I've been to Bricktastic. Do you know what I mean? Like in the sense of like a bit of merch. I got all the photos and stuff.
Oh, you could have got one of those piece of shit mugs.
Yeah.
The print's coming off, guys.
Is it been through the dishwasher too many times?
It's been hand washed. I want to preserve it and it's fucking fading.
No, that's not good, is it? That would have come off in two washes in the dishwasher then probably. Yeah. So what are you working on anyway, Padawan? I noticed you're not in your Lego room.
Yeah, I know. I'm downstairs. And
Is
you
it
guess
Minas Tirith?
Oh,
it is Minas Tirith. It's fucking
Is
massive.
it? I haven't seen it in person in the store,
Right,
but
hang
is it all white or is it tan? Is it a mixture?
Well, there's
of
like
it?
tan, and like the white is obviously like the prominent color because it's the white city. But there's like other colors in there and stuff. Hang on, I think. So like that's just like the edge. Do you know what I mean? Like the hang on, if I can come out of it. So that's the front of it. That's the front of it, and then currently I'm doing like the middle bit, and then I've still got the top sections to go. But there it is.
it's in like modular. Then do you do a piece and then clip it all together?
Yeah, so they've been pretty good with the Lord of the Rings set. So you can make it a bit at a time, and then it just kind of all clicks together as one. So it's designed to be taken apart to make it easier to move and display and stuff.
Yeah, I noticed your little bottle of poppers there as well on the table to keep you going.
Oh yeah.
Just have a quick sniff of them.
I'm on bag 20 out of like I think it's like 80 something bags in.
Hell.
Like it's a slog. Like I don't go on enjoying a bit in this heat and stuff. Like I'm downstairs because I'm like it's just not enough room upstairs in my living room to like have the space to be able to like kind of stretch out a little bit and like kind of chill, watch a bit of telly. So yeah, that's why it's being done down here. And then not to mention I haven't even got a space for it upstairs yet. Not even thought about that.
Mm.
And this is by far probably I'd say it's probably the girthiest set. Yeah.
It's solid, isn't it? It's solid. What are you concerned about the idea of somebody was saying, where did I see it?
It's yellowing.
Well, no, there is that, I guess, but of putting it on a white, if you're one of these people who've got white shelves with white walls behind and you put that on there, it kind of just fucking disappears.
Yeah. So I was thinking about that. I was like, I'm not going to put it on the I'm not going to put it on the big shelf. Or am I? I might have to put it on the big shelving. So I've got like the shelving with my UCS sets on it.
Yeah.
So the wall color in the room is like it's like an off grey,
Right.
like a really light grey. So the white, so the build will stand out, but all that's on that shelving unit is just UCS sets. So it's gonna look really weird when there's just like this big fucking Lord of the Rings set that's out of place in the middle.
Mm.
So I'm playing around to do, but I got time.
This guy I saw, he was like, what? Because like he put on his collection and he like walked away from the camera. So he was like, say for example where your desk is, and then he had it right on the back wall. He said, you sit here and you look and you can't see that there's even a set there. It just disappeared. Like it looked like you had a big empty space. So he was like, I got to fix that. So he I think he did like a poster of like, White City, and then behind is like Rock Face, and then whatever.
Yeah.
He got a poster of like that. I don't know where he got it from, printed or something, put it behind. So it looked fucking good in fairness. So
that's what I think I'm gonna have to do. I think if it doesn't go on the big shelf and it goes on the IKEA shelving, it's gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get like a background for it so I can actually see it.
Yeah. How's the sausages? Right, we can have a drink.
Shytime had the right idea with the Shelf City. I don't know what was his idea.
He's got like all the sets. He's got all this city behind him on the shelving units, isn't he?
Oh, red. Oh, his setup's like pretty fucking. That's where he does the show, isn't it? Oh, cheers, cool hand. I could smell that.
Sorry,
he lives in the box room.
I forgot I had my camera on me. I forgot I had my mic still with me.
No, you didn't forget about the mic. Don't worry.
Well, that's half of the interior. Like, that's half. So still got another half to go yet.
Half.
Like half of the bit that goes slides in the middle.
Yeah, that's going to be a monster.
The figs, though. These figs, the figs are incredible.
Yeah. How many of those did you get? 2 of them, wasn't it?
4.
They're still kind of weak, though, isn't it? Do you think they're going to try and do something, get you a few more of them soldiers?
Surely they got to, but they're they're very detailed figs. So Like if they put that in a battle pack, like I'll be surprised. Or like a shit version, like a non-printed, maybe chest plate or something like that. But the only thing that bugs me is the shield.
What's wrong with
It's
it?
the only thing that bugs me because it's wrong. Do you know what I mean?
The shape or design?
The shape's wrong.
Ah, I wouldn't even noticed.
Like the one they use in the films, it's like I see like they basically Lego don't make the shape, and I see they're like trying to get away with it, but like that.
Oh,
That's what the shield. That's what a Gondorian shield looks like, and that's what we've got. Do you know what I mean?
So it's just not curved.
Like, it's too curved, and this is like a wooden shield. It's got like a brown wood effect on the shield, whereas in the films they used the metal shields that were black and brown. So, like, yeah, that's me. That's my one little nitpick of this set. And Denethor doesn't have a cape, like a long cape.
Oh right, yeah. Does he come with? He comes with some tomatoes, though, doesn't he?
Comes with some tomatoes.
Oh, that's fire.
That's class.
That's one of the most uncomfortable scenes in film history.
Yeah, it kind of put me off tomatoes for a while.
They turned up the mic.
When I have a full English now, I like having like baby tomatoes in my full English. I like chomp them in front of Sam. She's like, "Oh, stop it!
Let them pop out.
Sing me a song."
Shit. Yeah, I tell you what I've been building because I've never do this. I don't think I've ever done this. But the day I got a set, I've built it. Even when I was first into it. But I'm building I got this off Maya. So shout out to Maya, my daughter, for getting me this. I've had Maya on this for a while. I mean, I was talking about it with Nimble last night. This came out, what was it, 25 or 22 quid? Fucking what a fantastic set for such a great price. Loads, there are some stickers, but loads of printed elements on this as well that I wouldn't expect to be printed. Like this piece in particular. Let me just show you while the screen's on me. Shit. This printed.
It's class.
And I was like, how have they printed that on there? There's a couple of things on there that are stickers.
Did they print the capacitor, or is that a sticker?
The what?
Flux capacitor.
Yeah, so the flux capacitor is like you get like one of these little window pieces, and it's like a window. It's printed on a window pane that you clip in there.
That's class.
So that was pretty good. They've done that with quite a few things, but like even these, like I'm not even sure I've ever seen these like translucent pieces for this shape, but they've printed on it as well. So that's a print. So I was like, what the fuck? They didn't need to do that. So they've gone like, the detail on it is incredible for such a small set. And again, obviously you look at the other version they did, the play scale size version, and it just looks like dog shit in comparison. But look at the detail. It just looks so good. Like all the detail in the kind of
the greebling like is.
And you get these cable pieces that you clip on, and they clip underneath here and around and back on. Obviously I haven't finished this. There's still a little bit to go on. But it's just so good for such a small set. The detail they got in such a small set, and also two great minifigs as well. You know, obviously there's no leg printing, but you don't really need it on those kind of characters. It's going to be sitting in a thing anyway. But the detail for like even the light pieces are printed. This is a sticker, but that's the size of the sticker sheet. Whoops. Most of those are duplicates as well.
Yeah, it's a tiny sticker sheet. Yeah, nice.
Tiny sticker sheet. Fantastic build for such a great price. And actually, I think this was down to like 19 on Amazon. But for that, you just can't go wrong. Why would anybody, even if they've never seen the film, this looks good, you know? So, yeah, there's probably, for me, although this came out last year, I would have said this is the set, would have been the set of the year for last year. If you want to come up with a nice, cheeky.
I'm pretty sure is it not the start of this year, this set?
I couldn't remember, actually.
Is it not a 2026 set?
Yeah, I remember seeing a Bricktastic when we went into John Lewis. Was it John Lewis where we were all hanging about in there? All filming each other, looking at Lego when we were in thingy. Anyway, I remember seeing it. It it was down to 22 then, so I think it must have been 25 when it came out, or 24. But
No,
down to 22.
2026. It can
It is
be
2026,
set of,
there you go.
it can be set of the year for you.
This
Hell yeah, out of time.
the only thing I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 2 T's in outer. I'm not sure. But no, it's still good though. Fantastic build. Like I said, the minifigs. Like they got his life preserver. And then
What do you think? I've heard a few people complain that like I really like the life preserver mold, but some people think it should have been printed. I'm like, nah, it needed to be that piece. Like,
yeah. But there's so many, like, there's parts in this I've never even seen before. I mean, they might have appeared in other sets, but I'm like, when the hell? I've never even seen this piece, this element before. I'm trying to think, see if I can see one now. Like this thing here, I never. Oh, actually, there's a spare one of these. I've never seen this before in anything. Seen this?
I've seen that a couple of times.
Yeah.
There's a couple of pieces I've on this on Ministerial that I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even
Trying
know
to
where to
think.
look. There's
I'm trying
so
to think what else there was. But yeah.
I don't know if you just follow that like Instagram page, New Elementary, but it got to this, like they just post new anytime a set has a new piece or whatever. But it got to the stage where there was that much tat coming out that they're like, yeah, we're gonna have to do bulk posts. It's like just become almost too specialized. Like Speed Champions now, they're now making dual molded windscreens. Don't know if you've seen that.
I'm not
It's-
sure. Yeah, this one must be because
It's really
oh, no,
cool. Like,
no, that's a print. But that print is pretty good on there. You can see through the grey part, which I thought was going to be slightly see-through, but you can see through it all. But yeah, no, I'm really chuffed with this. It's been a good, enjoyable build as well. So yeah, definitely recommend even if you're not into the Back to the Future. Like I'm not a cars guy at all. I won't normally touch car builds, but this has been fantastic. I'm a huge fan of the film, but yeah, great stuff. But going off the point. Tell you what I hadn't done is I haven't sent the freaking link to the USA guys. That might be worth doing.
I'd say Whittakee's no rush about it anyway.
Well, I was gonna say he's definitely got it, haven't he? So
That's true.
shit, what am I doing?
What time does BrickWorld end at? Is it still on at the minute? Does it?
It's 5 o'clock.
early.
Well, if it was last year it finished at 5 o'clock on the Sunday. So that would be like
9
midnight
o'clock for us. Or 10?
No, because they're 6 hours behind where they are.
Oh, fuck.
So it would be 11 o'clock. Sorry, not midnight. It'd be 11 o'clock, wouldn't it?
there's got to be some people lagging behind because a lot of us went on Monday last time.
Yeah, I think quite a lot of them are there, still there tomorrow. So I don't think any of them are like, oh, I got to go. I think Ken is leaving today, but not until after the show finishes. So whereas Ken went same time as you last time, didn't he, Slurpy? Early hours Sunday morning. Oh no, sorry, early hours Monday morning. Did you go?
No,
Monday
we
morning or
left.
Sunday morning?
No, we left. Me and Ken left the hotel at around 7 a.m. on the Sunday.
It was the Sunday. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So he said he's staying until the end this time, but he is heading back. But yeah, let me just send this thing to the okay.
Oh.
StreamYard. Right, there you go. But no, like I said, yeah, just seeing it. Like I gotta say, I haven't seen as much content from there as I was expecting to see. Like the odd, photos and stuff like that. I think the one that got me most was the full of brick ones.
Bricktastic, yeah, they're
just showing his photos, like posing with everybody, and I was just like, because I still got a pile of photos like that from last year, which I've never even put out there yet. But seeing those was like balls. But yeah, and what else was it? Oh yeah, they went to Bill's as well, didn't they? Remember Uncle Bill's diner we went to, Slurpy?
Oh, they went back again. Oh, fuck.
Fuck is they all in there? So there's a picture of him outside, and I'm just like, you
I
twat.
wonder is that dude still around and kicking? Like he was
That
he was pretty much a coffin dodger, like, but he was like he was coughing while I was giving him the money, like, yeah, it was sad, but that film was pretty good.
10K a month on Amazon. Jesus.
Yeah.
No, it's a strong set.
That's probably selling better than almost any Star Wars set at the minute.
For that price as well. And then for it to be selling that well and then to do a discount on it. Crazy. I have no clue where Whittakee and Liam are at. Oh, do you know what Papa Rex looks like? Padawan.
Yeah.
I don't know what he looks like.
Oh? Shit.
Papa Rex.
No, Whittakee said, like, oh yeah, he met him and really cool dude and all. But like I don't know.
Oh shit.
Oh hell yeah.
It's Papa Rex or some random dude who we don't know.
I just put a face to a name. Some people go like fully incognito and then they come up to you like you know them, and I do know you, but I've never seen you before. So I'm like, who the fuck are you? It happened to me in Nick 6B. I was like, the fuck, who are you?
Yeah. So him, I think I'd seen him. For me, it was
like Papa Trip.
Yeah,
Papa Trip.
Yeah, that was a good one though. But for me, it was what's his name? Not Stud Lake. Stud. I can't remember his name now. The young kid. He's got like curly hair.
Oh, fuck.
What economy?
It's Caden, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Caden. What's his Instagram name? Fucking
is it Stud Economy?
Stud.
No.
No, I'm gonna get it up now. He's a really nice lad as well, and I really liked his ice rink, his hockey rink mock. It was fun class. Yeah,
but he just came up to me out of the blue. He was like, "Hey, cool, man," and I was like, "All right, who are you?" And obviously for them, they don't realize that don't always realize you don't know who they are. Like, but
it's
nice to put faces to names.
Is it Stud?
Something Sure. Is it Stud? I don't know, actually. So many fucking studs and bricks and God knows where else. So
the problem is I start like what do you call it? I start like when I start learning people's real names, that's when I like stop using their Instagram names and stuff.
Yeah.
Brickstuds.
Brickstuds, that's it. Yeah, it was him. And then what's the other guy? The bald guy who had the white Mandalorian as his
Jandon.
Yeah, him. So he was another one. He came up to me with his little baggie of goodies and he was like, "Oh, cool, man. I've got this for you." And I was like,
yeah,
and the only reason I knew who he was is because I looked on his plate thing and it said Jandon. I was like, "Oh, you're Jandon, okay." But yeah. But no,
there he is.
Nice
look at it. Fuck. There he is. Look at that.
Oh, damn.
Look at that.
I don't think I ever met him.
He normally wears glasses. He had the really cool, like, he built like the hockey mock, didn't he? And he had all the sig figs in the audience, and then his phone was like the Titantron.
Oh,
like so he slipped his phone in, and it was like the Jumbotron or whatever they call it in the middle. It was really cool.
Yeah. So Papa Rex, you'll have to go on the hunt and see if you can find those guys. In fairness, they said they were going to come on about 8:30 our time. So in about half hour, 40 minutes ish. So I'm guessing that they've got, that's when they're going to be free or available or whatever. Hopefully they're going to lock in. I did say to them, look, if you're busy and you want to enjoy yourself there, don't feel like you have to. And I asked them this before I did the whole thumbnail thing because I didn't want to clickbait people and say, look, we're going to do a call in from BrickWorld if we weren't. I said, but also if you're going to be on the floor trying to chat and then there's people going bananas in the background, it's just, it's not going to be, it's not worth doing. So unless you can actually go somewhere and lock in and then where people can come to you or whatever. So hopefully they're going to be out. It's a bit of a trip walking around at first. So many people I recognized who didn't know my face, but a few introductions later, we're all crushing beers together. Yeah, amazing. That's what we like to hear. No, like I said, it's a good position.
Where's he at right now? Where's Papa Rex at right now?
Yeah. Did you find the what was he looking for? Oh, yesterday he was in the chat and he said Liam said that he's at the Liam was in the chat. Papa Rex was in the chat and Papa Rex was looking for Liam, and Liam was like, "Oh, I'm at the." So they're trying to find each other through our chat.
Oh,
And
nightmare.
he was at the food, what do they call them? The food trucks. And
Yeah.
So I guided Papa Rex to where the food trucks were, assuming they're in the same place they were last year. And I also said, don't bother eating there. And I told him our story of the shit food we had there last year. I was like, yeah, that's definitely a massive, wait, let me find it. That was definitely a massive, I know they didn't have food vans, but food at BrickWorld was terrible.
Stinking, man.
It was so crap. Like I think we spent like, what was it, $18 on 2 little tacos about the size of like, I don't know, a 50
I have my own opinion that most of the food in Chicago wasn't that good at all, but like,
yeah, I would definitely say the quality of food, and because I don't even remember any of the food, it just wasn't memorable at all.
Chick-fil-A.
Job. It was something to eat.
I'd eat there every day. Every day.
Really?
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. It's easily my favorite fast food restaurant I've ever been to.
Which one?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we went there, to be fair.
So the sauce makes it, and the fries are they got like those lattice fries are pretty cool.
yeah.
The biggest disappointment for me for BrickWorld, and Sean would hate I say this, is Moretti's. That really did not float my boat at all.
Was it over? Who was that? The one everyone hyped up?
Yeah, so it was Moretti's and what was the other one?
Portillo's.
Portillo's.
We went to Portillo's and the food was horrible.
Portillo's.
The food at Portillo's was like the worst I've had. Was the worst food I had in America. But the cake shake was nice. But after the 5th or 6th gulp, it was just sickening.
I never had that cake shake. I want to go back and try it. That cake shake, it might. But
I mean, obviously, we were talking to Amy about it like shortly after, and she was like, "Oh, you need to try this. You need to try." Yeah, I said, "Well, yeah, but obviously, if you judge, you can't judge if you can't judge a restaurant unless you've tried everything on the menu, then you can never judge any restaurant. You know what I mean? I have to go by the food I had and the experience of the restaurant, and it was poor. We
the thing
did
is,
go to Moretti's,
I gave Portillo's a fair chance. I went there 3 times and was like, "I'll try something else. I'll try something else. I'll try something else." And every time I was disappointed. I was like, "Fuck this." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Moretti's the place we went where we sat and ate with the Full of Brick guys?
No, we didn't go to. We never went to Moretti's.
it was. You ever got Sean's uncle owns the pizza joint?
Oh,
No, we never went. We went to us.
Like it was okay, but it wasn't anything amazing. It was nice that everyone was there. Like we had everyone there. Or
well, obviously
whatever.
not, because we weren't there.
Yeah, but what?
There's
That's
a lot
a
of
place
people
that
there,
does those,
but-
like, the
like-
fake pizzas, isn't it?
Yeah,
Pizza
the Chicago style pizza. It was just like
Where was the place we went the first night we got there and we met up with everybody? That was, which is, it's closed down now, isn't it?
Fox and Hound. Good
Yeah.
place. Shut
So
up.
good vibes in terms of the beer and all the rest of it. But again, the food was like,
Oh, ass. What about the place? What was the other one? What was the other place that everyone went to? The other like bar, like the steakhouse type place.
I've
that was
heard
the one we went to. Yeah.
with Brick Adjuster. Yeah, I forget the name of it though.
I waited an hour and a half for food, and everyone had already ate, and then I had to quickly eat mine. And then they had the nerve to be like, "Are you leaving a tip?" I'm like, "Fuck you, ungrateful, you fucking assholes! You made me wait for an hour and a half, and you're expecting me to give you a tip? You fuck off!" And I didn't tip them, and everyone was gobsmacked that I didn't tip them.
Yeah. No, in fairness, the food there was pretty good, and that was probably one of the better meals we had there. But I got to say though, in terms of food, like we went to Wildberries, and everybody liked Wildberries. We went to.
I did. To be fair, I did like Wildberries.
Chef, and Hive and that, and I didn't think it was that great. I probably wouldn't go back there, but everybody else thought it was good. But for me, the sleeper was Uncle Bill's, because obviously we just found that place. We were over by BAM, and we were like, "Oh, let's try this place." Wasn't on anybody's list, wasn't mentioned because it was a bit out. Went there, cracking food, good atmosphere, good price as well. It wasn't ridiculously expensive for nothing. And then the other sleeper for me was breakfast at the hotel. Breakfast in the Rennie restaurant, because we were like, "Oh, let's just try."
I never did that. I wish I tried that.
Oh, mate, that breakfast was
Was it good? Was it?
It was good, yeah.
That was the only thing. That's the only reason I can't give food at BrickWorld in terms of like that area a complete 0, because there was some good experiences, some bad. Like the place we went with Full of Brick, good. Like we had a good time. Me, Slurpy, chatting to them or whatever.
Yeah.
We weren't really with the other guys. The food was good, but the atmosphere of the place wasn't great, and it wasn't like anything. Didn't blow you away. And then everything had something missing. And in overall, I would say the food was a big thumbs down. But that breakfast saved it, because we went there, I think 3 or 4 times for breakfast in the morning, and it was great service. There was never anybody in there as well. We had like the whole restaurant to ourselves most of the time. And the food was fantastic. You know, the woman, the waitress as well was great. Like, you didn't mind tipping for that. Yeah, she was cracking. Like, so.
Do you know what?
She was a fan of BrickWorld too. She's like, yeah, I took my son.
Yeah,
he's
we tried to hook it up with Whittakee as well.
Another 2 sleeper restaurants. IHOP was actually really good, but it's only good if you're hungover. It's like kebab. It's like a kebab after a night out. Like that's the only time you'd go there. Like it was good for that. And then I really wanted to try Denny's, proper bottom third grubby American diner, and it delivered. It was really good.
Yeah.
And I think we went twice. So I got like a typical American breakfast with black coffee, and then I had like the next time I went, I had like French toast, so like the sweet side as well. I think I can never get my head around how they eat so much sweet stuff for breakfast, and I can't do it.
Like bacon with maple syrup on it. I'm like, wait, no, it doesn't work. But well, it does work.
It's just like Elf when he eats fucking dinner. It's like, oh yeah, man, you know what this chicken burger needs? Sugar. You know what this pasta needs? Sugar. Yeah. Why the fuck does the bread taste sweet?
It's crazy, isn't it? But like for me, Denny's and IHOP, I've obviously eaten in them all over the US. So like I probably would have steered clear of them anyway, just because, you know, kind of been there, done that. But the way I was feeling with BrickWorld is like, you know what, maybe I just need to go for some of the places I know are good. But like you said, because we didn't have cars and stuff, I'm not going to be saying to people, look, take us here, take us there. So we just went wherever we could get to. But like I said, if I was to go back, I don't think I'd go out anywhere for breakfast. I'd just do breakfast in the hotel every day, because that was more than enough for me. It was good fill as well, because I think I worked out the 3 or 4 days that we went there for breakfast, and we didn't go particularly late. It was like, I don't know, 10:10ish. I didn't need to eat again then till like 4 or 5 o'clock, which helped us out then, because we weren't trying to eat till like 2-3 o'clock, and then eating again at 7, and then you're up till 9-10 o'clock at night. You end up needing a 4th meal. Whereas we ate the breakfast there, filled us up so well. We ate again at 4, and then we ate again at like 9-10 o'clock, and that was it. So to give you a good fill. So I definitely recommend to anyone going, get in that. And when we were out there, we mentioned to people, oh, where'd you go for breakfast? I went, oh, I've never tried that. And I'm like, that'd be the first place I try. It's right there. So could have rocked up there in our PJs, like. Oh, there you go.
Pretty sure I did.
But, and you could get a cup of tea in there as well. You could get hot water in there, which didn't exist anywhere.
No, let's not go that far. We still had to supply our own tea bags. They had dishwater tea bags. You know what I mean? Like,
but she was all right with it though.
I made like a proper good cup of Yorkshire tea for like people when I first got there, when we stayed at the Holiday Inn or whatever the fuck it was. And everyone was like, "This is shit." I was like, "How fucking dare you?" And I'm a good tea maker. Like I make a nice strong brew, 1 sugar, because I feel like it's only milk and 1, not milk and 2. That's a bit too much sweet. Milk and 1, but
that's
only a little bit of milk.
That's why they didn't like it, mate, because it wasn't 20 sugars in there and a big dollop of cream on top, and some maple syrup.
Think it's too. I think they find tea too bitter. That's it. That's just tea, you know.
At least we didn't get out of date Punjab tea.
No man, that was fucking fire. Like
we did
the thing is I brought over the Barry.
Huh? Remember the Punjab tea we had in the hotel room at Bricktastic? It was out of date, and you were like, "What?"
It's still fucking fire though. I say like
it didn't sound me.
The best teas, Barry's and the Musa. The Musa's fire.
It'll always be Yorkshire tea.
Oh, here he is. The VIP of BrickWorld 2026.
If Dave jumps on
Cheers.
now, I'll stay on for another 20 minutes. Otherwise, I'm
Come on,
going to
Bearded, are you... I wonder, is he hungover? Yes or yes?
I need a first-hand review of BrickWorld.
I'd say the first words he'd say when he comes on is, "I'm fucking sloshed, lads." Yeah.
I'm going to send him the link.
The one photo I saw of Bearded was when they were doing like the ACOB release party. I think was he behind the desk?
He was the bouncer
That
for
makes-
the ACOB. He was the bouncer for the ACOB release. Just lurking in the background. Yeah, here's the tea.
I want to
This is the
know.
tea. I'm going to get you to try when we go away next, Slurpy.
Welsh brew.
Well, this is the actual name of it, but obviously, Paned Gymraeg.
Ah.
So we'll have to bring a couple of these and see what you think of these when we're out there, because apparently it's really good. Like, I don't drink black tea, so I only drink herbal tea, but
Oh, throw it to me.
probably no different to all the other random teas, to be honest with you. Regional teas, but Welsh water.
He's seen it.
Tea.
See if it jumps on. Gary.
Yorkshire is fire.
Tea in the USA is sweet tea.
It
which
is the undisputed king of teas.
Boxer had his pants. What? Yeah, you're right, actually, because there's no dragon on here anywhere. There's no dragon. I'm not doing it. Oh, here he is. The VIP of BrickWorld 2026.
Is he? There he is.
There he is.
I've
He's
got
had in the lobby and all.
What's up, Dave?
Oh, look at that. We're
Yeah, we matching, mate. Oh,
Papa
man.
Rex, I'm not in the Discord anymore. I'm
Same, we
been
got kicked out.
You fucking should be slept.
I was removed. I was
excuses.
kicked out. They hate free speech.
Give it to
I'll
me
get you
thick
back in,
and
mate, it's
raw.
all
Give it to me thick and raw. What was your experience out of 10? What was the good? What was the bad?
There was nothing. Oh, the only bad thing is there's not enough time. I didn't get it to do everything because you just physically can't do everything. She can't be in every room at the same time. So that's the only downfall is it doesn't go long enough. Other than that, 5 o'clock every morning, going to bed.
Yeah, it's class.
Full
Isn't
of
it?
piss and
Absolutely class.
say that.
There you go.
Bearded,
Lost
have you ever been to a brick convention anywhere else in the world? Like, is there one in Aussie?
No,
Aussie
first one ever. First one ever.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Went balls deep.
Good
Now, every
starter.
convention you go to that isn't BrickWorld, you're going to be utterly disappointed.
I probably won't go to many, I reckon. I won't go to any in Australia. They're all fucked.
Thank you, Papa.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely. I've already signed. I'm definitely coming back next year. So that's
Yeah, 100%. That's my plan.
locking that
You know,
away
next
straight
year.
away, mate. Yeah.
Will
We-
you do
we
a
were
grand
talking
tour
about
of the US
potentially-
again, or
Hey, sorry.
will you do a grand tour of the US again, or you go straight there and just have like a week or two there?
No, if I do it again, I'd probably do like maybe a week beforehand, go and see some shit, and then head into Chicago. I wouldn't do the whole. Not by myself anyway. If the family was here, it'd be different. I'd want to show them around and do some stuff.
Yeah.
But I've sort of seen a few things that I wanted to see, so I think I'd use it. It probably wouldn't be financially responsible to go and spend 50 grand every year to go, for 5 weeks in the US. So,
You know.
That's
We're
the way-
yeah,
talking
I'd
about
probably go broke real quick.
Go in like a week or two
So that-
before. Go in like a week or
Yeah,
two
like a
before.
week. Yeah,
and
like
road trip.
a week or so before would be good. Like get a few things in again. Obviously, it's a massive, massive country, so you can't see everything in one trip. So, if I could keep ticking off states and ticking off small things every time I come before BrickWorld, it'd be good.
Yeah, man.
It's probably the only way I'm going to ever see the whole thing. So,
When
but
are
yeah,
you
no,
flying?
Whittakee?
definitely experience. Hey, oh,
Did you see
Whittakee.
Whittakee?
Oh, did I see him, mate? I was that fucking smashed on the first night that I broke into his room and scared the absolute shit out of him when he was asleep.
Did you?
And that was-
Did you? When you saw him in the bed, did it look like a mosquito bite? Like, was he small? Like, what was he looking like?
It looked like a corpse. He had his mouth open, fucking hand out on the pillow. So I like grabbed his hand and it was cold. I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen?
We lost him.
Where was his
And
other hand?
then I just jumped on him and he fucking got the absolute fright of his life. There's a few videos floating around, so I'm sure we'll get one to you eventually. But yeah, that was the first meeting at Whittakee and he fucking got the shit scared out of him. So it would have been about 4 o'clock in the morning, absolutely belly full too. So I was fucked. So it's pretty good. So
when are you heading home, and how many goodies have you managed to bag?
yeah, I've got a fair bit of goodies. My suitcase is full of goodies. I've had to throw a bunch of clothes out, I think.
Do you not double suitcase it? Oh, you got to do it next year. Put a soft suitcase in your hard suitcase, and then all the clothes and shit can go in the soft suitcase, and all the fucking valuable shit can go in the hard suitcase.
So I've got a monster suitcase. I've got the carry-on suitcase and the backpack as well. So I'm hoping I can just squeeze everything in. Obviously,
because I don't know how much.
Yeah, I unloaded a bunch of shit as well. Like I got rid of a bunch of shit that I bought over here to give away. So I've got all that space as well. So, yeah, no, I should be sweet, but I got some good shit. So
Nice.
yeah, it's been an experience. So
Did you pick up any sets that you had your eye on for a while?
yeah, I did. So I got the I managed to get a sealed in box Phantom 2 with the Thrawn.
Nice.
For a deal.
Ooh, nice.
What else did I get for a deal? Oh, I picked up a Battle on Endor for $150.
Oof. God damn.
Figs as well.
Hey.
Figs as well.
Yeah, the whole set. Yeah. It is used, but it's in absolute primo mint condition, like amazing condition.
Nice.
Here's one.
Garage sale, like this year.
Yeah, garage sale. What's your opinions?
It actually, I don't know. The unofficial one went for 8 hours. That was
The unofficial one is way better.
8 hours.
Hey, look, we got visitors.
There he is, Big Hive in the house. What's going on?
What's up?
Nothing, just waiting on Brent.
He's just rang me, so he's probably on his way down.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, who's
But
that
yeah.
dude?
You got Big Anthony.
That's
Got
nice.
Seeps in the background.
CPA.
Take a picture of me.
But yeah, that yardie, that illegal yardie went for about 8 hours, man. Honestly, it started at 6
8
o'clock and it was
hours.
still going. We got kicked out of the lobby and ended up down in the hallway down near the convention center.
I saw that.
Mark
I saw
come out
that,
about
yeah.
midnight. He goes, all right, we've all got to go. They don't want us all in here. It was fucking wild. It was like 3 areas, the whole lobby, like not just the one corner. It was like everywhere, like restaurant corner, fucking. So that ended up all the way down the lobby. And then obviously because everyone sold all their shit early, the official yardie was okay, but
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
The unofficial yardie
Yeah.
is 100% better than the official one.
yeah. I did get 8 Uruguay poly bags too, so that was a good one.
How what?
Ooh.
8 Uruguay poly bags,
Oh, mate. How much? How much did you pay?
25 a piece.
That's all right. To be fair. That's not too bad.
200 quid on Eurocoin, like.
Yeah, they're going for about. I think they're generally around the 40 mark. So, I was pretty happy with that. So,
That's
but
good. That's
yeah,
good.
Can't hear
Lost
you.
audio.
We lost your audio bearded.
sorry, he called dead set. I didn't hear anything you said. I got to go to lunch, but
I assume 4.
it was lovely seeing you and lovely talking to you.
We'll have a
Thanks for
proper
popping in, man.
Yeah,
home.
I'll jump on again. If you're going to do anything with like BrickWorld review with Whittakee or anything, send me a link and I'll jump on and we can tell some stories about Liam and Whittakee and their Durry adventures.
Yeah. And mate, listen. If you've got the link now, anybody who wants to pop on, just send it. We'll be on for a couple more hours, so just give
Yeah,
it to
okay,
them
yeah,
and
cool.
pop on.
No, all good, no worries.
Hey,
Oh,
what
no,
happened to
cheers,
Justin? I've barely seen that motherfucker.
Yeah, me too. I don't know where he is.
He normally texts me all the time, and then he's just gone like incognito for the last week.
He's on the raid. That's why. Come on, like that's what he's doing.
He's probably because he's trying to keep up with bearded drinking. He's a lightweight, isn't he? So
Yeah. No, all good. All right, I better jump off. And then I'm going to go see you, buddy.
Take
I'll
care,
chat to you
horse.
later.
See you later,
Yeah,
bro.
bye.
I definitely will be in 27. Okay. But I'm trying to see if I can swing it for you. I really want to go.
You heard it here first, folks. Hive's going to be here in 2027.
On that note, I'm going to bed.
Oh, sleep night, my prince.
Yeah, nice for me. Thanks for gracing us
Good
with your
seeing you again.
presence after all this time.
Hopefully, I'll stay on longer for the next one.
Yeah, I have no clue what we're doing next year. I tell you what, though, we'll have to try and lock down a Lord of the Rings episode. I think we need to do either a tier list or something, maybe a figs. I also want to try and get what's her name? M's Bricks on. She's a big Lord of the Rings fan as well, so I thought maybe you could.
Just so you know, there's just minifigures and big figs. There's, I think I want to say off the top of my head, there's like 168 or something like that minifigs.
That's a beefy episode. I think maybe if we do like sets as a tier list and have a guest on, and then we do a separate one for figs where it's just the whole episode. Maybe we can't do all of them, but we can do like, I don't know, what is it, 64 or whatever it is.
If you're going to do sets, you should definitely have two, in the sense of you keep the modern sets and the old sets to 2012 sets separate, because clearly Rivendell, Minas Tirith, Barad-dûr, they blow all the old sets out of the water. So you're better off separating the two and having like new era, old era.
Okay.
That's how I would do it. Because you're just going to end up with one of these as the undisputed. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. But yeah, so I want to try and I have spoken to her. She's Brick Maiden, sorry, that's her name. She's a Lord of the Rings fan, so I was going to get her on for something, but we'll work something out anyway.
Yeah, man. Right,
mate.
Leave
Take
you.
it easy.
Bye.
Take it easy. Dub's in the chat for Padawan making his comeback. So nice to have him on.
Is this who I struggled to find the Lake Town Guard poly bags back then, though? Must have been a toys. I actually never remember seeing any of the Lord of the Rings poly bags ever.
It's crazy they did that in a poly bag, though. An army builder in a poly bag, because it just never happens, does it?
Yeah.
No, even the Star Wars poly bags we've got have been, named characters generally. So, 200 quid on Eurokai, though.
I don't know, man. Like,
I mean, at least they're not taking up a lot of space, but it's like 200 quid for a handful of Lego.
He's from Australia. Like, weren't the Eurokai? I haven't seen the documentary for Lord of the Rings, but were they not all Australians? Did they not use like just New Zealand? Was it that? Whoops,
it was filmed in New Zealand, so I assume it was New Zealand.
I apologize.
Yeah. You might be right, I don't know. But yeah.
Oh, Kiwis.
But no, I gotta say, I sent you the link, didn't I? Smokey's in the house. I'll send you the link, Smokey. Smokey, I thought that I'd added you to WhatsApp, but I just noticed today that you weren't there.
Could you give me 2 minutes and I'll be back? I apologize.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I was going to go make myself another drink, but I'll wait till you get back.
Cheers,
Horse. So yeah, Smokey, I didn't put you. I knew you were up for it, but I didn't put you on the thumbnail because I didn't have a decent picture of you. But I say decent. I don't think I've got any pictures of you because obviously you don't put yourself on most of your content and stuff. So, but yeah, I sent you the link. But I thought for some reason I thought I had you on WhatsApp, and I was like, where the hell is that gone? Oh, there you go. Oh, Smokey, Liam, and Whittakee. Here they are. Oh, they're sideways.
Give me a sec. Hang on. That better?
There you go. All right, guys.
What's up? What's up? Hello. Go on.
Who am I seeing? Is that Tanya?
This is BrickDynasty.
Oh, there you go.
Seat, don't mind me.
Hello,
Doing
hello.
directions.
Yeah, nice. How we doing, guys? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Now I'm getting FOMO. Now I'm getting FOMO.
Masters in the Universe. Okay.
Somebody said you went to see He-Man.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Good times, good times.
Yeah, it was fun. Well, it's my second time in it, so yeah, I enjoyed it.
Lots of fisting jokes.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
It felt like we never left.
Run, man, give him a head.
Is it raining there?
Oh, we've had the best time, Martin. We've been eating food. We've been painting the town red. It's been absolutely awesome.
Yeah, no, good to see, mate. Good to see. Is it pissing down there?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it was gorgeous yesterday, like really gorgeous.
Oh,
But
you
today-
swapped with us then? Because it's been raining here all week, and now today we've had absolutely blitzing weather. So.
Oh, right.
Is that good or bad?
Is blitzing good or bad? Hot.
That's
Right.
hot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like I've
American.
got absolute swamp ass today. So. Yeah, really warm.
Sweat. Sweat.
But yeah, having a great time over here. It's just
Well, we've had Papa Rex running around the whole of the Rennie looking for you. And then
Whoops. I thought he left. Yeah, we thought he left.
We heard a story as well. We just had Bearded on, and we heard a story about something going on in someone's bedroom.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you'll see all that, mate.
There was quite a bit of fist manning there too.
Yeah. So I want to know how he broke into your room and got onto your bed before you even woke up.
Someone had a key. Someone gave somebody a key.
This person here, maybe. I saw Brent like around the corner. He's like, yeah, I didn't. He said, I was against it. I
only let like 20 of them in.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a very American tradition. If you're the first one to go to sleep at a party or a sleepover, you get fucked with. That's just what happens. Like,
You're lucky we didn't go.
I was gonna say, you're lucky.
I didn't go to the party. I didn't go to the party. So yeah,
You came to the party. You came to the Rennie.
The party came to him.
Yep. If you go to the
To be
Rennie,
fair, we did the same to him last year. He just doesn't know about it yet. So
yeah, true. But yeah, great.
no, nice
From what I understand, it sounds like 20 men shat on his chest instead of Aiden shitting on Liam's chest. So
gross.
And I don't know, and I don't know why, but everyone over here, especially the Americans, seem to think that you're my boss.
What? In what way?
All of the ways.
All of the ways.
All right.
Yeah. All right. But no, it's been great, mate. Yeah. So
great.
Just turn it.
Zizu is asking, did Customs steal your hat?
No, it's back at the Rennie. I've still got two. I've got two hats I brought, so I'm still good.
Well, I did. Yeah, I was going to say I don't think a lot of people have ever seen you without it. So
is Nimble not on live?
no, he's celebrating Father's Day.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No.
We just had,
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
We had Bearded on with Hive just now, and Padawan's been on, but he had to go to bed. And Slurpy's been here, but he's gone to make himself a cup of tea, I think. So,
Right.
But yeah, we just said to Bearded, basically, he's off for dinner somewhere. So I just said to him, look, give the link out. Any call-ins, anybody's welcome, at least for the next hour or so. But so what have you guys got planned now? When you going straight for food, or are you going back to the Rennie, or what?
We gotta head back for a couple of hours, and then we'll probably find something at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run in and go to the toilet.
oh, what? You're not gonna bring the show with you?
TMI.
Not my phone. Not on my phone.
like we.
The mocks have been fantastic this year.
Legendary.
Yeah. I was hoping somebody would be actually walking around the convention hall that could show us. So perhaps if you guys are free later, you can give us a tour of the convention hall. So
yeah, I can do that.
The audio might be a bit skew with all the people in there.
I'll try and wear headphones. I have headphoons, I think.
I think the signal is a bit crap there as well, if I remember from last year.
It's not great. I mean, they've got like a boost thing for the internationals, but that's only in the hall. So as soon as you go out the hall, it goes off again. But yeah,
Bearded,
best for that.
Bearded was in the Rennie hallway or whatever you call it, the reception area, and his signal was on and off. So
Liam,
Whittakee.
Hello, nice to see you guys again.
Baby.
Slurpy, miss you, honey.
Who's there?
Who isn't here is a better question.
How you doing, lad? How you doing? Any crack?
We're having a good crack, mate. We're having a good crack.
We'll let you guys out.
All right, thank you.
The show's going on the road. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, give me a minute.
All right.
We'll be
yeah,
back.
call back in when you're settled if you want, guys. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you.
Will do. Give me a couple minutes.
Wait.
Whoops.
What?
Sorry. Thank you.
Peace and guys.
Thank you.
I'll boot them out for now, and then they can
Aye.
get back on and put them back in. No, see now I've got some FOMO seeing all them like in the car together and being like,
I know, man.
should have been there.
Remember the shit talking we had, like
yeah.
That's the one thing that's like I would say at least equal level with Bricktastic and BrickWorld was just the pure dung coming out of our mouths, like was just on a different level.
Well, it just reminded me of a good memory that I'd forgotten about, which was when we were in the back of the car and we'd all been picked up, and Ken and Tanya were there, and obviously, you know, we never met each other, but we kind of got used to each other the way we talk, and we're talking about stuff, and constantly they were going, "What does that mean? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What was that? I don't get that." So we're having to just explain things, and the same thing happened just now. I explained that the weather being like hot, but I can't remember what word I used. But Tanya was like, "Is that good or bad?" So I was like, "Yeah, it's good." But no, yeah. So those car trips, we had places. Good old Ken dropping us off different places and just talking random shite in the back of the car. Yeah.
Do you reckon many people avoided the BAM that we went to, or do you think plenty of people darkened their door this year?
Well, I know Hive has been banging on about how he's going, making a trip there. I actually enjoyed my experience there. Some of the guys, even before all this shit happened, were saying, like, I remember Padawan was saying there was crap. I thought it was great. I probably brought home more from there than I did from BrickWorld.
Oh, that's the thing. Like, you're the only person I know that like the majority of your loot was from there.
Yeah, because they sell sets in there that are pre-loved and complete, perhaps without minifigs. But for like, I bought that what's it called now? The black and red ship that was from the what do you call it? That
Yoda Chronicles or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Somebody in the chat will tell me. And I wanted that ship for ages. I didn't care about the minifigs. I just wanted the ship because I thought it looked good. It was like an earlier version of like an E-wing type thing. And they had in there for $45, which is like, I don't know, about 35 quid for a complete set in good condition. No figs, but no box. Don't care about that. You can't get stuff like that anywhere here. You know, even if you go on Facebook Marketplace, you know, you don't know what's going to turn up. So, no, I thought it was good. And then, of course, I got that, what's his name now? Savage Press lamp thing. That's going to go on my shelf when I eventually dig it out. So there's some good stuff there.
Arizona tea.
I can't hear him.
Hello.
No,
that's
probably not saying anything. You know what I mean? Oh, he looks weird
good
without the
crack.
hat. He looks weird without the hat. It'd be like me turning up with a wig on.
Oh, mate, Nimble, there are some sexy pigeons in Chicago, let me tell you.
And squirrels.
And squirrels.
Liam,
What he was on about when he said any pigeons.
Musty pigeons about like
pink eye.
Who's got pink eye?
Can you cover your face again?
Oh, and yeah, what club are you both wearing?
What?
What club are you both wearing?
Blobber.
Hey,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're dressed. We're dressed for the occasion. We got this.
What's Smokey wearing?
What hoodie?
No, what Cool Hang merch is Smokey wearing?
Smokey's not wearing any Cool Hand merch.
Ah,
Big
get off my
man.
show. Get out.
How you doing, Smokey?
Nice.
Yeah, this was better on Smokey's phone because I'm really struggling to hear you guys.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we're going to go into the hall and have a look through at some of the mocks, okay? So we'll do that on Smokey's phone, and then we'll take you through it. I think he's going to put some headphones on so he can hear, so it's going to be a bit loud in there as all.
That's 100%, yeah.
No, that's fine. Awesome.
All right. Well, I might duck out. Great to see you, Slurps. And we'll couple minutes and we'll be in the convention hall.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no worries. See you then.
Big love, cool gang. See ya.
Yeah. The FOMO is killing me now.
There were a couple of guys that weren't asked to the dance, you know. It's like, oh, damn, we were never going to go anyway.
Yeah. Just crying into my pillow. You okay? What are you watching?
She's
Oh,
watching
I thought you were watching it.
instead of our show.
Yeah. I don't know. So, yeah. I think it's safe to say who the winner is if we were genuinely doing a competition. Because already I'm like, fuck Bricktastic.
I don't know if I go that far, but BrickWorld is different, like, you know.
Why? Well, you were saying fuck Bricktastic while you were there. There's a video to prove it, like.
The Slurpy go last year. I have been. We all went Zizu off the Cool Hand gang went last year.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think the day. I think even before it ended, I said to Whittakee, I'm definitely going back next year. You know, I was on a state of euphoria, and he just assumed that I had already booked my tickets and all, and proceeded to blackmail me that I changed my mind because personal matters came up. But I did get, like, you know, the kind of, I don't know, wee bit of the blues, like. And then also, like, I didn't do the stop motion for it, and I'm like, next year. But, like, I think if I were to go next year, I might just enter in the one I'm doing now, like, instead of, you know, like, I'm going to make one for it. I'm going to destroy it again.
Yeah, you're going to try and go next year, Zissou? Zissou? I never know how to say the name. Zissou?
Slurpy is in Scotland. I take that as an offense. Try again.
There's 4 nations, and I'm in one of them, and Slurpy's in another. And none of them are Scotland. So
we'll just say, like,
if you mention the E word, that's it. You know. No, I said we're in, both in a nation each.
I'll say now, when I got at the Chicago airport last year, one of the guys, you know, I was like waiting on you guys, and you know how, like, that's where the taxi men are at, like, yo, dude, you want a taxi? And they says, no, bro, I'm waiting on my lift. And Nimble is saying, believe it or not, Slurpy's from a shittier place in Scotland. It ain't England. Don't say that, like, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Yeah, don't be swearing no E words. Cool Hand, you got it right. Zissou, yeah. So it's like Steve Zissou, right?
Steve Zissou.
Well, guess again. Well, you know it's not the E word, and you know it's not Scotland. So you've got 2 left, and 1 each. You can't go wrong.
We're the only nation.
Now, what are the 4 nations of the UK?
We're the only nation with a musical instrument on our coat of arms, and our, you know, that's all I'll say.
Yeah.
We're famous for having seasonal depression with alcohol. Go to a few closer shows for now. And I am from Ireland, Zissou. Or if you want to be politically correct, Northern Ireland. But I just say Ireland, like. Go to a few closer shows for now. And whereabouts are you from, Zissou? In the States?
But if it's saying TN and Indiana areas, then that means he's in the Northeast. So Indiana's only like 1 state over from Illinois anyway. But what? TN? What? Tennessee? No, can't. Well, I suppose. Yeah, so Tennessee and then Indiana is pretty much just above it. Is it? Or no? Yeah, Kentucky's below Tennessee, right? Trying to visualize the map.
Oh, my geography of the Americas pretty bad.
I'm pretty decent with that. I've actually been learning the capital cities of each U.S. state as well. Stop my brain from going like. So he's in southern Kentucky. Sorry, TN is Tennessee. So right, so you've been traveling north to Indiana and south to Kentucky, right? South to Tennessee. I thought so because Tennessee is further down. Yeah, because you got IIIO. So it's Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio. Those just underneath the Great Lakes there. Bordering Canada. Well, Indiana and Ohio border Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Was that? No, I was waving a fly on my face. Nice. I'll make it to Ireland someday. I've heard great things about it. Travels there. Beautiful. It is a beautiful country there. I'm not saying that.
You'll struggle with the
I
accent.
get
Though.
shadow banned if I say that live on air.
What did he say? What was it? Tell me.
Kirsty just said, "Yeah, Boyzone are from there."
I've not heard about them in a long time. Like,
Kirsty went to see him in concert with her mum recently in London.
can they still sing?
I don't think they ever could they?
Hey.
Odelay Dorado. Hey, Cool Hand, how we doing?
Did you go to Bricktastic?
Smokey. I have Lego friends in Indiana and Tennessee, so I've only been to shows there so far. Oh no, that's cool. So is there anything in Kentucky at all? And then what about like, I guess what else is near you? Kind of Pennsylvania. I guess you could go to Missouri as well. Kind of, I'm just trying to think what's surrounding Kentucky. Chicken. Impressive that friends abroad know so much about US geography. Yeah. I went to Ireland for an exchange year like 4 years ago. Oh, okay. So whereabouts are you coming from, Clara? I keep forgetting.
That was when I was at university. We had a lot of there were a lot of American exchange students, but they were only ever there for like a semester or so, 4 or 5 months, and then they'd kind of just leave. So it was kind of funny. They were in maybe our modules for like documentary or screenwriting, and it's like, yeah, man, I'm a biology student. But some of the stuff they did was pretty cool. Like, you know, they weren't being marked in the same way we would have been. You know, it was part of their university, and like they all seem to be pretty dead on.
Yeah.
I'm from. Apologies, I assumed that you were from America, Hungary. I've been. Lovely place.
Next in turn.
Yeah.
Next in turn. Virginia has a big Lego show. I've heard might go there. Yeah, so that would be right. Yeah, to your east. Yeah, because that was it last night. Nimble. Somebody who was it? Papa Rex is from Seattle, which is in Washington.
Yeah.
And Nimble, I can't remember what Nimble was saying, but he was saying something along the line of, "Is that near the White House?" And I was like, "No, the White House is in Washington D.C., District of Columbia." And he was like, "Oh, there's 2 Washingtons." I was like, "Well, no, there's only 1 Washington State and 1 Washington City." Like,
it is confusing though.
Yeah, one is in the east, and the other one is the other side of the country in the northwest. So, and he was like, "Oh, what?" Oh, and I was like, "You do realize there's like 4 Newports in the UK?" There's two Newkeys, which are like basically across the Severn Bridge across the Severn Sea from each other.
I mean, if you take the UK, right? See where I live and all, right? Our towns, depending on what side of the community you're from, the same town will have 2 different legal names.
Oh.
So when they report it on the news, they'll say, instead of, I would call it Derry City, someone would say Derry/Londonderry, or another town is called Lavey. And what do they call it instead? Lavi / Gullah Duff because it's just named two different things, and it's obviously political and all that kind of tat. But like, yeah, geography in England and Ireland and all that's not much. It's not much better. Like, it's pretty. Oh, Smokey's back.
What's up, guys? I need just to get a signal in there. I was in there. Annoying. So,
Don't sound like he's on. Don't
How
sound
are we?
like he's on.
How's day, guys? I'm sorry.
Honestly, Smokey, trying to find signal in that hall is like trying to find oxygen on Mars. It's it's going to be next to impossible, like, you know.
Yeah, we just got a still of Smokey's hat.
We got to get the clip of Obi-Wan being like, I'm from Camino, blah, blah, blah.
They're using a bounty hunter named Jango Fett to create a clone army.
Exposition. Tell the audience everything. They're too dumb to know what the fuck's happening.
I gotta go and grab myself another drink. Are you all right to hold it down there for a bit?
Take over, yeah. Can I? Did you post the member stuff that I sent you? The 2 gifts?
No, I didn't because I was posting other stuff. I didn't want to like go bananas because I was already posting the thing for me and Nimble, and then obviously for the show, and then what else was it? Nimble's video as well. So I was already posting 3 things. I thought I might have nothing next week, so I thought I'll spread it out a bit. So I was going to do it tomorrow.
I do it next week.
Yeah, so I don't know whether. So do you want me to post those clips as they are? Because I don't think you ever answered me when I said, have you got them on? Have you posted them as unlisted on your channel?
No, all I've sent you is those 2 clips are just.
That's it.
They're too short to post. Like they're only like 3 seconds long. They're GIFs, so they just repeat. So if you want to post them,
I thought you said you were going to post them onto your channel as well.
Oh no, not yet. I think what will happen is once that animation, when it gets done, I'll have it unlisted on my channel, but you can post it, you know, members only, link it, you know, send the link or whatever.
Yeah.
But we'll do, if you want to post them GIFs on a post, on a story, you know, a members only post, go ahead.
Yeah.
But you should be able to.
I haven't tried to be honest with you, but I'll work it out. But definitely, yeah. Like I said, I just wanted to spread things out a little bit. I didn't want to go nuts because I actually did quite a lot of member stuff because I also had the vote for the set that I was building. So there was 4 bits of members only content within about 5 or 6 days. So, I let it calm down a little bit. Do it, yeah. Right, let me go and grab a drink, and I need to wash my hands because I'm sweating.
I'm sweat maxing too. I might have to break out the old gum soon. This is true at Papa Rex.
Sarah's saying, anyone else got a bit of FOMO? And it's like, yeah, 100%.
Aye.
Even Sarah's probably getting FOMO. She's never been, so.
That's what Zizou's saying. Like, I've never been and having FOMO. Man, having FOMO for somewhere you've never been is kind of wild, but I've got it. I've had it before. I may have known of BrickWorld for way too long. Like, I think it have its first show in like 2004 or 5. I remember hearing about it back in like the late 2010s, maybe early 2010s. But it's completely changed, like from the stuff that I've seen online about it. It's absolutely like a completely different beast to what it used to seem. It seems like Mark has just completely like changed it for the better. It's definitely more popular than ever anyway. I've seen more, you know, in the last number of years, more people posting about it and making content. That's what I mean, like we were talking to Kulhan and I before, like you get a lot of people just making, you know, they're basically the best way to describe them is they're content bums. Like their ideas, I gotta use this as an opportunity to make the moolah, make the dosh. So it's pretty cool. You going next year, Slurpy? FOMO. I would love to go next year. Although 2027 is going to kind of be a little bit of a question mark because earlier in the week, one of my favorite bands, Faith No More, have essentially announced, but all but named, that they're getting back to do a tour. Now, I'm hoping it's, well, I say hoping, I'd say it's probably going to be similar in vein to Russia's tour. They'll probably spend a year touring the United States and South America, and then maybe the following year do Europe. But who's I talking to? A friend, like, if Faith No More tour the week that BrickWorld's on, no, BrickWorld ain't happening. Like, it's just not happening. Like, Faith No More is just they're too beautiful to just let them. No, like, not happening. I want to see Mike Patton eat a fucking microphone and almost choke to death on stage, and then I'll watch Whittakee choke to death on something else and replay clips if I need be. But I don't know, Ultra, would you ever go? Would you ever have any intention on going out there? Are you even interested in going? Like, that's the thing. Like, I think most people I've talked to, like Muggsy Lad and all, that are like maybe Lego fans, like, they maybe wouldn't have any. They don't see it. They think it's cool, but they wouldn't have a superior interest in it. It wouldn't be this. It's not necessarily the Mecca. Mike Patton may be God. I'd love to see. That's the thing, Papa. Like, I know if I was out there, we would have. I was at work and I geeked out. I had to take a break, like. But are you definitely? Have you seen them before? What do you know? What do you not know? Because I was very close to seeing Bungle last year. See, they didn't play in Ireland. They only played in England.
Bungle,
Mr. Bungle, aye.
from Rainbow.
No, fuck! Look, these guys here. Look, well, I'll show you. Bring it up on screen.
The big bear who doesn't wear anything all day, but then when he comes out of the bath, he's got a towel around him, like.
Not a fuck. Maybe I was tempted this year as I was in the States until the Friday before would consider going.
Oh wait, where's Ultra from then?
Ultra, you're from England, yeah?
Oh yeah. I always get sorry, Ultra. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had this conversation before. I always forget because I'm just terrible. No, he's from Canada. He's Canadian, isn't he? He's from Canada.
I thought Ultra I thought he was from England.
I don't know. I keep forgetting. Like I said, without face, as soon as I got a face, I remember loads about people.
Yeah. Ultra, would you go to? Are you going to Bricktastic next year? You got to go to Bricktastic. You can't, like. Oh man, I wonder, was there anyone from the UK that flew out to Chicago?
Ultra's one of our oldest viewers as well.
You bullied him into getting a fucking icon.
Yeah. Ultra needs a super chat, but we just don't know enough about him.
I haven't, but been a fan since 1989. Slurpy, yeah, they've been around for fucking hell. No,
whereabouts in the UK are you from, and Ultra? Obviously, don't give us your town and everything, but
I give us your home address.
Yeah, which nation are you in, at least?
Members only. Papa, are you going to go to see them on tour? But also, are you going to go to BrickWorld next year? Because we will see. Potentially in for Bricktastic. Hell yeah. That's good to hear. No excuse, like, Although some excuses are valid.
Could be from Guernsey or Jersey or something.
Shetland Islands.
Yeah, the Orkneys or something like that.
I'll
tell you what, if you're from Scotland, Ultra, you might have a shoe in. We need a Scotsman. I came across a Scottish girl the other day who does streaming. She's got a little channel. And I was just like, should I send a message? It does feel like we're missing something without one of them on board.
It'll be a slagging match.
Just so they can come on and talk about how shit their country is as well.
But like, that's the thing, like, they're...
No, mine is shitter. Mine is shitter.
Do we know the dates for Bricktastic? I need to lock in cares for the parents. Let me just check. I'd say it's probably that last weekend in February, but
I thought it was the third weekend.
it's the 22nd to the 23rd of February next year. So,
yeah. Angel Dust. Oh, Angel Dust is my favorite album. What band are we talking about? I missed that.
Faith No More. It's my favorite. It's my favorite album too. Like, well, it's my favorite Faith No More album. It's a top 10 album for me. Give Slurpy some Buckfast. He could stand in as a jock. No, man, I'm not. Look, I don't drink, but even at that, I would not touch that fucking diesel if I at gunpoint. Like 20. Why does it say the 20?
You're looking at this year's. This year's is 22nd, 22nd, 23rd, wasn't it? Yeah, because you just said the same. 20th and 21st. Good job, Sarah, and quickly arranged that then. Although, it's going to be a weekend, so.
It's always like that.
But I would suggest trying to. I mean, obviously, it's up to you, but trying to get the at least the Friday and possibly the Monday as well. Obviously, we might not be doing anything Monday, but it's a bit of a ball ache trying to travel back on a Sunday. It was for me anyway, but these guys all seem to manage it. But it was just like by the time you'd be in the event all day and then trying to get back, you're getting back. I mean, you had an aggro getting back at the fucking ass crack of dawn or whatever it was.
It was just like the flight was delayed for hours, and then I fucking pushed off my parking ticket, and I called and complained, and it's just a fucking nightmare. Like,
yeah, and that's why I didn't want to deal with it. The same when we come back from BrickWorld. Whittakee originally was like, "Oh, we can come back Sunday if we leave as soon as the thingy's finished." And I'm like, "Yeah, but then we've got to leave. We got to check out, leave our baggage there all day. If we want to go and get change again, I think we've got to keep going back and getting our baggage from reception. If assuming they'll keep it for us, and you're just not the same. You're not comfortable." I said, and then we're going to be leaving the convention like 5-6 o'clock ish. Get into the airport. You've got to be at the airport like at least 3 hours before for international, which means we're not flying until like, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. And then I said, nah, I can do it now. I'll have an extra night. It was like worked out like 60 quid or something stupid like that, or $60 for an extra night. And I thought I'll just have the extra night, and I got all day to travel then. So
I think like if it happens for like BrickWorld, it'll be what he's doing now, Monday to Monday, and I think for Bricktastic next year, again it just depends. Like, but I would say Friday to Monday.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same as we did, and I'll travel up, stay with family for maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then come and meet you guys Friday, make a day of it Friday, and then travel back again on the Monday, just so you're not. But like I said, the thing is, when you're coming back from the USA, you've got to bear in mind you want to leave as early as possible because you lose time. When you're going out there, it's different because you get there, you've been traveling for like, I don't know, 23, 24 hours, and then you've still got a full day while you're there or whatever it is. Whereas when you're going back, you lose that time. So your day is shortened. So leaving later at night, basically you lose a day traveling. So, you're touching down Monday anyway. So you may as well leave Monday and touch down Monday, if that makes sense. So you spend a night in the air, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather spend a night in a hotel. So, but dates, as in the dried fruit?
No, the dates for the thing next year for Bricktastic.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, I say I'm going to be back in Manchester. I think a couple of weeks later for Rush. They're doing a concert, but
oh, really? A Rush fan, yeah.
Oh, but I mean, my brother are going to be going over, so big fan. I'm really into the older stuff.
You've ever seen that movie about those Star Wars geeks? And the guy who drives the van, he's a huge Rush fan.
What was that film called? Nerds, was it?
Something like that, yeah. And one guy's dying in and he gets to see Phantom Menace.
Aye.
Right at the
That's
end.
a good film. That's a fun film.
Yeah, when they're having because Seth Rogen's in there, with having the argument with they're talking about like Yes, at least there's no character. I'm not going to say that on air, but they're just taking piss out of Captain Picard and yeah, so they're like what I call Star Trek fans. That's pretty good. But yeah, I'll let my sisters know. I'll probably sisters know it's probably that weekend, so I'll be able to go out for at least one night. I'll be able to go for at least one night. Oh yeah, oh that's amazing. Yeah, obviously if you can make it for the full thing, we get it. Like, but be nice to have you there. I don't know. Well, down when they start expanding it, it's weird to think that in like maybe if we're all still doing this in like 10 years' time, we'll be doing Monday to Monday at Bricktastic. Like,
no chance. Like, no. I mean, wasn't word on the street potentially like an extra day or something like on the Friday?
Yeah,
I thought I heard that rumor.
Yeah, they're going to do the same thing because I think there's tickets available now. No, Nimble was telling us one day that they're already doing something like that next year, what they didn't do this year, where it's like exhibitors, volunteers, and anybody who wants to pay the premium ticket price, which is like, or whatever it was, 80 quid, to go to have access to the thing all day Friday or half day Friday as well. And then that includes going out for food with everybody on the Friday night. And I was like, I don't know whether I really want to do that. Because like,
look, man, I just
if I go and do that on the Friday, then I don't need to go back Saturday and Sunday, because once you've seen everything, which you could see that place in half a day, if there's hardly anybody else there, there's no reason to go back. There's no queues for like merch and all that kind of stuff. Might get early access to some of the vendors and stuff like that, but it's like that takes away the whole point of being there for the weekend. Whereas that's a good day to get with and I don't really want to go out for food with like all them people. I'd rather go out with just you guys, you know what I mean? So that's what my argument was in that group. So I think it kind of fell flat, but I think Nimble was like trying to sell the idea of us paying this premium price to be like Bricktastic VIPs. But I wouldn't mind an extra day at the convention if there was an extra day's worth of stuff to see. But that convention, 2 days was enough anyway.
I would say though, it'll be I'm gonna go to the Vegas like odds on it. Like I'd say it'll obviously be the same that train station, like, but I'd say there'll be a lot more mocks, and I'd say there's gonna be more vendors at it next year. I'd say it'll probably be a lot of similar tat in the sense of like, you know, those vintage vendors. And I don't think my luck will go well next year.
Yeah, they'll probably remember you. They probably got your picture up.
I think Nimble was there whenever I went back the next day and haggled for more, and I'm pretty sure the guy says you got a really good deal yesterday, didn't you? And you could say so, or whatever.
That's right, yeah.
But it was one of those like
he remembered you. Of the thousands of people that came through, it was just like that one dodgy Irish fella, like. Yeah.
It's taken for no, absolutely, Sarah. No, look, whenever we find out, we'll give you a buzz. Like, but I mean, like, I'd say Nimble's probably spot on. Like, we're going to be whole vendors selling Bricktastic 2026 mugs, not even 2027 ones. Yeah. Just give me a fucking t-shirt with the logo on it. That's it. I want people to know that I went there one time.
I'd settle for a patch, like just a sticker, just a standard, like one of this size sticker. I'd be happy with just that, so I can stick it on my laptop.
Johanna had stickers. You know what I mean?
Even I had stickers. I was giving them away. They cost like pence. Not even that. I think I paid like 40 quid for like 200 stickers. They're like pennies.
Let's try this again. It's the third or fourth time. And they haven't entered.
Smoky. Gonna be over, yeah. Yeah, no, fair enough, sir. I understand. I like you say, giving it a try anyway. It's a tough situation to be in. Obviously, family comes first anyway, so.
No, Sarah, like it's going to the state. Like it is, like that's what I'm thinking, like, too, next year. See, going to Chicago is like, with work and stuff like that, that's the bollock too. Plus, it's America. You have to get fucking visas, and they may or may not check what you have said or your beliefs online once you get to TSA. But
Your beliefs online.
oh man, I tell you, what they. I
Are
think
you now or have ever been a member of Sinn Féin?
Have you ever been a member of the IRA? I have never been a member. No, it's like I would say they would probably accept me if I said yes to that. But if they find out I'm on the Cool Hand Look show, oh man, I tell you, hey.
That's it. You just hear the snap of a rubber glove, like.
Oh, I'm gonna get probed again. There'll be a clone of me walking around Chicago with a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
We're the fucking kilt, like.
And he gets offered to be on the show, like.
Do some Cool Hang Bricktastic merch. Yeah.
We should. I asked actually about it. I asked Cody about it before we went because I kind of had a feeling it wasn't supposed to be Bricktastic stuff as such, but it was for the boys to be like, we're all a Bricktastic. When I spoke to Cody about it, I was like, doesn't really make any sense because I don't know Stud Lake now, but it doesn't really make sense because then after that event, who's going to buy one? It kind of becomes. I said, well, you could use them the following year, but yeah, you're right. It's kind of a bit null and void. So we decided to do rock out with your mock out, which we basically haven't talked about since. But
oh, we will. So we'll do it next week whenever Whittakee is back.
But yeah. So yeah. So we were going to do something like that, and I just said no, we won't bother. But he was like, you can't put anything Bricktastic official because he said it won't pass through because he runs his like all his designs and stuff through like everything I've sent him to print, which has been why ours is cheaper than probably ACOB's to produce, is because we've created it, like the blockhead picture I've created and he's put onto a t-shirt, whereas with ACOB he's designed their logo for him as well and then printed it. So it probably costs a bit more. I don't know how it works, but so he didn't have to design anything from us, but he still has to put it through a, what do they call it?
Probably content filter or something like that, or copyright filter.
Copyright filter, that's it. Just to double check that it's, not being used elsewhere. So obviously it all did come out. Did it all come out great for us? But if we tried to do something with Bricktastic on, then yeah, it wouldn't have passed through. Like I thought maybe he could get away from it with it because he's printing in a different country, but no.
Yeah. No worry, Motley. Appreciate. I need a blockhead in my life. I mean, Sarah, like, look, I have a couple of them lying around. If you promise to go next year, I'll throw you one. These are left over from Cool Hand. These are the two clean ones because I have my blockhead is currently, he's on set right now getting his makeup done for the current stop motion for one blockhead's demise. His face is all scratched up too. It wasn't until like you gave me these ones that like I put them beside blockhead and I'm like, oh my god, mine's is even chewed. Like, what the heck did I do?
Yeah. Well, what I was going to ask is, I didn't realize you can build two versions of this. The flying version, I thought it was just going to change. Yeah, sorry, I'm just continuing to build my set. So the clips you were talking about posting on the channel, those aren't for blockheads demise, are they? They're just for a short.
They're for a Star Wars stop motion at some stage.
Stop motion.
But I'm trying in between doing a blockheads animation at the minute for the channel, like another blockheads demise. It'll only be. It just has to say Blockhead Bricktastic 2027. Doesn't have to be their logo design. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I got that bad that I tried to bum a fucking Bricktastic food badge. Like, I was tempted to commit a crime. Like, I don't know what the peelers in Manchester would have done if they found out I stole a food badge, but they probably would be kinder than the peelers here. But
the peelers. I was wondering what you're on about then. The police, yeah.
What do you call them? Bobbies or Pinheads. I don't know what the nickname is.
Police.
I'm sorry. I had to like I swear to God I did not know what Hank Marvin meant. Like he is a guitarist. Like I could not get over it. Like,
well, to be fair, Nimble probably
to his music.
Nimble,
And I'm like,
yeah, Nimble probably doesn't know who he is. To be fair, but I knew that. But I've been using that terminology since Christ back in the day.
I'm trying to think, do we even have any? I mean, I might reappropriate. I'm Hank Marvin it right now. I'm Hanky my Marvin. Old Bill, yeah, I've heard that. Old Bill, the Bobbies,
the old Bill. Yeah. So this is So there's two versions. You build the DeLorean like this, from Back to the Future, and then you can do the flying version as well, which is awesome.
That's like Nimble Saucepan. If they heard, yeah, you're going down that. I know, man. It's just Smokey coming back for the 4th or 5th time. It is loading. For the first time in Cool Hang history, my internet is not the worst. Oh God, look at the floor. Look at that, folks. Holy shit. 2 frames a minute. Need to get on that Starlink or whatever it's called.
We ain't seen shit, are we?
Nimble's correct. Like, yeah, that floor is so much easier on the eyes in Bricktastic. Bricktastic was... That's the thing. Like, I think, see if we go in and there's that neon pink carpet, like, I'm rolling it up in front of in the place. Like, I don't give a fuck if people are standing on it. They're going to be rolled into a fucking kebab. Like, they're going to roll them up like an amber leaf joint, smoke them like. That floor was bad. Like, I know I complain, like, you know, you guys know me, I don't like to complain, like, but that Bricktastic floor was horrible. Like, why? What possessed them to choose, like, human inner organ pink for that? TV floor covering.
Electric pink, like. Like hot, steaming hot pink.
That's it. Like, how hot do you want your pink? Like,
the thing is, everybody I mentioned it to, I was like, "Oh, I tell you what, I want to." I think we had Greg on. Did we afterwards? Yeah, and I said, "Well, I gotta say though, the one drawback of Bricktastic," I said that, and he was like, "Oh yeah, no, that was they must have got that at a deep discount." But
it wasn't the B&M bargains. Like, we're a charity, all right. We'll pay you to take this tat. Looking forward to the smart place.
I honestly think that's what gave me like an anxiety attack that first day, because I went in there and it was so loud, and I was looking at that, and there was people coming up to me, and it was busy, and I couldn't see anything, and it was like really warm in there as well. That's another big negative for Bricktastic. It was fucking humid in there, considering it was February. It was so humid in there. It was like, sweating conkers. And of course, you're there with a backpack and a jacket because it's pissing down outside. So you've got to have a jacket, and it was quite cold at that time of year. So we were there with hoodies, t-shirts, jackets, and then you got bags of Lego, and then fucking Nimble decides within the first 10 minutes to buy a set the size of him and carry around all day.
I know.
Such a noob, like.
And the thing that was so funny was that I'm pretty sure we left. I remember we all went to Greg's, and I think they went somewhere else. And he still carrying that around with him out in public? Like, what the fuck? Like,
it's like you can tell it was his first Lego convention, can't you?
It's like, look, my first Lego set. Sarah, is it level, or am I going to fall all over the place? Honestly, that's the one positive, was that I could not find the seams in the floor to find, like,
it was like one big piece of carpet. No, it was level. it was just so bright. Like imagine like the brightest pink, like to the point where I had to keep my sunglasses on just to look at it. It was so bright. It was so loud, and it was like headache inducing. So if you're looking down on your feet for too long, I remember I was chatting to Whittakee about something. I was looking down because we were stood in a queue, and it was when we were going to see the trying to do their builds. I was looking down at my feet, and I was just like, this is spinning me out looking at this. The knobhead who sold it to me made it worse by saying 15 minutes before closing time I could have left it with him. Yeah.
That's the same guy the day after that said to me, "Oh, you got a really good deal yesterday." That's the same place.
Well, the thing is, I would do that anyway. That's the first thing I would do when I buy it. I've done it. I think I did it at Bricktastic where I was like, oh, I'll buy that. Yeah, I'll come and get it later.
Aye. Next year.
Yeah.
Motley, looking forward to the Smart Play stand next year. Oh my god.
That'll be done and buried by then.
I know it's already. It's like
I'm bringing like 10 more sets out in there. That's why everybody's getting excited about this list, right? But what they haven't told you is they're all Smart Play sets.
Oh,
every one of them is a Smart Play set.
Bricked up.
The
thing is, I'm sure I'll show it now, real quick, and I like it, but I'm a pinball fan. It's one of the few kind of arcade games that I have the tolerance for. But the one criticism I've heard is that if there was ever a Smart Play set that should have had it, that should have had the Smart Play capabilities, be it 1 or 2 bricks, it should have been this.
Yeah.
This should have had, even though it would have still sounded absolutely dreadful, like it would have sounded so bad, it would have made sense, you know. But this, I mean, I like this, but there were, I don't know what the price is on it.
It's like 320 quid or something, isn't it?
Are you fucking serious? What the? Let me check. What the fuck? Please tell me it's not that much. Oh my! It's £190. It's intriguing what Lego will do there next year because they will definitely be there doing something. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Like, well, if they took away that Smart Play stand, yeah, the Yoda Smart Play noise actually makes more sense in this pinball machine. Coming. The thing is, like, if there's no Smart Play next year, like, think of the amount of floor space that took up. Like, that box was like a giant obelisk. That was like you're traveling through the desert, and you see this giant fucking black building, and it's like, oh my god, this is where the aliens are. And instead, it's making alien sounds. They're just not good.
Yeah.
Like, what will be in that area? Probably more mocks, you know, but also I could be capping. But didn't they say they have to leave? Because Bricktastic, there was like an open area that kind of felt a bit dead. Like, why was there not more mocks here? And I thought, I could be misquoting Greg, and I apologize, but I thought maybe someone said something about like they need so much open space for safety. Maybe, I don't know. That could be.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit different in the UK to in the USA in terms of how much space it had to be between tables. That I noticed. I mean, there was quite a bit of space in BrickWorld, but the space in that place was like huge between, and it only seemed smaller when there was a huge crowd of people around those tables. But even then, you could still. There was never a problem. The only part I remember is when you first go into the main hall and you turn right. That alleyway going up to the corner, that one was always tight. But all the rest of them, you kind of walk around relatively easily. You had a lot of people stood around, just kind of stood in the middle. And you're like, look, the middle is for traveling. The sides are for looking. But you'd have people just stood in the middle, like, yeah, having a conversation. I'm like, there's loads of open spaces. Go and stand there. It's like people who go into a shop. They go into a shop, any shop, and then they stand and have a conversation in the middle of the shop. And I'm like, go outside to have a conversation. This is for shopping. Like,
I always felt quite ignorant. Whenever there was people standing, like you'd have maybe a row of people standing at the at the till, and then a row behind them just kind of like. So like I always thought like, oh, excuse me, to move. Motley, Matthew, I wanted to ask you, yeah, this has been leaked. This is the Bricklink set, and its pre-order is next year.
Why
Oh
would they
man,
not do that? I'm surprised they didn't do that as a full-on Lego set.
this will be a Bricklink design. Oh, this is fire. This. Oh my god, like really good. Teal Spaceman. I'm assuming they're the pearl gold Spaceman, not the orange. But even at the fucking detailing on this.
That little mech thing looks pretty cool as well to the right.
So good. This feels like the thing that we seen at like Bricktastic, that monorail that those dudes set up. Like, no, I'm not gonna. I was very close to pre-order. I've never pre-ordered any of the BDP sets, but I was very, very close to doing the train. From the current one, but I just last minute I kind of dipped on it. Also, yeah, compatible with motor kit, so this will work. Like this is going to be insane. Like,
yeah, that's bigger than it looks. You can get two guys in the front with some space as well, and there's a passageway as well to go into the back.
I would say if I gone them, how much do you reckon this will go for? 200?
I'd say probably a bit more as well.
I mean, there's. I don't think there'll be a motor, but
can you zoom in a little bit on the tracking? I'm just wondering whether if they're basic pieces on the tracking, people are going to be extending them around their entire house. But I can't recognize what piece that is underneath.
That's a custom track, I think. Like a custom, like the person's built that track. It has to go to Lego designers for the next year and crowdfunding next June. Yeah. What do you think, Molly? What do you think would be if you had to guess a retail on it? Because I initially when I saw it, I thought 100, and then I was like, I did a double take, and I'm like, this is double at least, like the size, the girthiness of it. But it's one I'll definitely be getting. Bricklink pages.
That little robot in there reminds me of classic Lego space. Where we used to have these little kind of 5 or 6 parts to make just like a basic looking little Lego, and they usually a little character, and they always look really cool. Back when I was buying Lego space, and yeah, this takes me back to that. So this is just a a render, like an artist's impression thing at the moment, is it? Or
I was probably designed using that Bricklink digital software.
Because the figs look real.
I mean, Lego have made them. Like they're official figures. Like these
what
are
I'm saying the rendered figs. You can normally tell they're rendered. Well, I can't tell this. Is this been actually built?
No, this is digital. This at least this image, I think the figgies too. This is the page here on Bricklink.
I'm still not 100% sure how the Bricklink thing works. Like, it's a little bit confusing to me, but that does look good. That's a good competitor.
I like this. Fucking hell, it's displaying monorail. And train track as well. That's the thing, like, too. This will work on your train tracks. And imagine you'll have to probably adjust the height, but I could be capping this. Oh, God.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, as I say, like, the tower. Yeah, this is the Yavin tree done right.
How long is that? Has that got a measurement there?
30 inches, 80 centimeters.
That's up there. That's.
Oh, it was brick built, and was on the reveal stream at BrickWorld. Your autocorrect.
I'd seen it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, now I remember I had seen it. I thought I'd seen it before. I was worried, but I was getting it mixed up with the one from Solo. Yeah.
Oh, right.
I didn't really look at it, but I had a quick glimpse of some of those pictures.
There's more castles. There's an Elven Citadel next year. Some really cool ones. I wonder will the boxes still be that kind of? They probably won't be that same design.
Yeah, like I said, it was spread out. In some areas, I felt like there was loads of space, like too much space, an unrealistic amount of space. And then other areas, it was quite tight, but not many. There was 2 or 3 areas where it was a bit of a bottleneck, and that was a bit annoying. But I just avoided that area after I tried to get through there once. I was like, I'm not going there again. And I just left it quiet down. But it's about waiting it out.
Crikey. That would look really good in Bluestone, though. Holy fuck.
It's like a fantasy thing, though. It's not. Is there a dragon in it?
Well, but there's a squirrel and a duck.
Nice.
And then there, I mean,
Can you zoom in on those characters a bit more? Because the knight looked pretty good.
Yeah, some really. They're definitely making use of that torso piece, though.
What's he holding there? Is that a slingshot?
It must be. Even or a Kirkus. I can't pronounce it. I can't pronounce the word. I can't mind it. There's another one as well. Royal Nest. Let's see. Let's see if I can find this. Right, let me see how many pieces this. I see the lunar one. It is 2,000. At least on Bricklink, it says 2,656 parts. That's wild. This one here, though, is pretty cool. The Royal Nest. Again, making use of the new, well, it was out a year ago in that ball machine.
Ooh. Oh,
that's nice. I like that dollhouse.
Any dragons in the pit? Tell you what, though, that'd probably be the only thing to get me buying one of these BDP. Oh, is that a rat?
Hell yeah, Rat King.
A new rat piece.
Is it a Womp Rat?
No, it looks different. It's got a face and everything. I haven't seen it for ages. Probably in with the hole.
Is there photos? Like, is there like photos of these physical models on Instagram? Because I don't really.
BG background remover. I think it's called. I'll send you the link to it now.
Can I just show you something quick to approve?
Bricklink.
Yeah, he said brick works by mistake.
Fire, hey, so good.
So look.
Some really cool ones,
There's
but
things for around the venue.
What size is that?
5x7.
That's small. 5x7.
Yeah.
That's like smaller than that.
No, it's not that size, isn't it?
No, 5x7 is the size of a postcard.
You didn't need bigger.
It's 5x7 inches. It's like it's big.
What size do you think it should have been? 810?
Well, at least A5.
How many that sizes?
Well, no, I know that, but they do. You can get photo frames in paper sizes. But yeah, that's small. That's a postcard size.
Just designed all the signage in 510.
510.
Sorry, 5'7".
Yeah, that is small though. I'm not saying it's not going to work. I'm just saying that's smaller than you probably think it is. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Possibly lots of people Yeah, I mean, I just need to see some. The ones on the Bricklink account are digi photos, so not definitely. I'm going to keep an eye on that. I've never gotten a Bricklink set. There's been a lot of good ones, but it's just space and like just too many castles. Like I like the castles, don't get me wrong, but it's like it makes me yearn for a castle theme, you know, something where Lego can flesh out the kind of color scheme and designs a bit more.
And of those castles, pretty much everyone had a fucking, what are they calling them? Oh, what was that faction?
I mean, there's a unicorn and that fucking.
No, what's the
red one?
Oh, no, what's the friggin' faction with the octopus?
Not Kraken.
Kraken.
Oh, yeah,
every single one. It was like, oh, this is a castle without Kraken, and then you look down in the cellar and in the prison, and there's a Kraken soldier in there, and you're like, oh,
yeah,
okay. That kind of put me off. I know, obviously, most ends didn't get approved, but still. And that guy as well, where he'd done a mock of like, I don't know, 5 or 6 different sets, and then also submitted each of them individually. It's just like, oh, come on.
And that's what I mean. Like we have to do it next year.
Yeah, we'll see how far we get with buoyancy, and then submit buoyancy as well. So I don't know what's going on. What's the crack with these guys? They've been trying to. You guys at home can't see, but they've been trying to come into the stream multiple times. So you guys don't see it, but they appear in the bottom for us underneath the screen that you guys are looking at, saying Whittakee is trying to join, or Whittakee is joining, but they just haven't been. It hasn't been able to connect, and then they just disappeared again. So I don't know what those guys are up to. This is why I said to them, organize somewhere where you can be if you want to. Like, obviously, I'm not forcing them to come on when they're at BrickWorld because they're obviously enjoying themselves. But if you want to, like, properly be on and talking about it and chatting about it and like interacting with us and be on the show, then find somewhere where you've got, like where Ken was the other day, where he was in the foyer and he was on his table there, and then they could just kind of crowd round. But I suppose they've kind of already done that. So for them to do that again just for us is, you know, probably more than it's worth. So yeah, I'm glad they're enjoying themselves, but it would be nice to have a little look around the hall. It's just the signal is just shocking, isn't it?
That was horrible. But again, it's like I remember when we did BrickWorld last year, we had signal issues on the floor, mate. Remember we tried to walk around and it's like not happening.
Mine was actually okay-ish because I had the thingy. I wasn't connected to Wi-Fi, so I was using like my own data, and I was able to get around. I watched back some of those videos, and it does get a bit patchy, and it breaks out a little bit. But I don't know who was there, but I was chatting to the chat, doing a live stream, chatting to people around the hall, and looking at mocks and stuff, and it seemed to be okay. So I think I'd probably rather do that than use the Wi-Fi. But of course, obviously, everything is different.
Yeah.
But I don't know what else we got to.
Not much to talk about. I'll say now though that like a couple of in terms of BrickWorld, like I was looking at some of the stuff, you know, events that maybe we missed. But I'm going to watch some of the BrickWorld Film Festival stuff again. But I'm pretty sure the guy that won, remember the one last year, he won the Attendees Award. His name was McAuliffe Media, I believe. I can't really pronounce his name. But he was the one that did the Time Cruisers, man. I'm pretty sure he won that again. The attendance one again.
Oh,
so
okay.
he's like me with the mocks. Like he just plays to the audience, you know. Fair play. But that dude, Slug Films, I think he won Best Sound. He says his film's not online yet. The prizes this year were really good. Some really good ones. If I had entered this year and won Best Technical Animation like last year, I would have got the Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, I believe.
Oh yeah. Kirsty got that.
So
She hasn't done it yet.
I would have kept that. I would have found a way. I would have fucking just squeezed that into my suitcase. There would be no. I don't give a fuck about a damaged box, you know. I think most of the sets I got, the boxes were pretty much damaged anyway. But sorry, one sec. But no, not much crack, really. It's been pretty quiet. And I would have liked to maybe... I know there's been leaks and stuff like that, but we could probably wait until next week or the week after to further discuss them, you know. I'd like to have Nimble and Whittakee on to get their opinions on it. Because as it stands, I'm excited for what I've seen, you know, the rumors and stuff like that. I'm sure some people have issues, but I like the idea of it being mostly a New Hope oriented wave or Star Wars wave for next year. It makes sense. So I don't know, it'd be good to see.
Yeah, I'm to be the only, well, not the only thing, but the main thing I'm excited about for next year is to see what exclusive stuff they do for the 50 years. I'm just really hoping that whatever they do is not just, you know, putting shitty sets that nobody wants into exclusive figs or whatever into shitty sets that nobody wants. That'll suck, but other than that, I'm quite excited for it. A lot of freaking stairs in this set as well, to be fair. Oh, I forgot about the spanner. Yeah, the only thing I was a bit gutted about that didn't come with this DeLorean set was the skateboard or the hoverboard for.
I've heard some people say that was a bit of an issue.
But no, I'm just I've got it right next here because I didn't quite finish it before the stream, so I only had like a handful of parts to put on. I've been gradually doing it during the stream. Such a good set. So clean, and it's like I've got the tires on it now, and obviously I don't buy cars very often, so I don't know how like smooth they're supposed to be, but it's just such a great model, so well made. The detail on it, it's like the guy who designed the one, like whatever it was 10 years ago or whatever.
Fair play to him, but
must be looking and thinking while he's fucking job hunting and be like, what the fuck was I playing at? It's just so good. So the only thing I think that lets it down is the wing mirrors. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's just
it's pretty basic, but it's. But
yeah,
even at that, like.
But look at the detail in the front. I mean, to look at that, you wouldn't even think it was a Lego model. It just looks so clean, and like the detail on the back. You know, you held this further back like this, you'd think it was just like a scale model. So good. What they can do with pieces in such a small, you know, footprint, bananas. And the fact that you can adjust it to be the hover car or the original with like the rod in the back as well. So you get the little what I call it, Mr. Fusion thingy you can add on the back. Chuck a banana
for the compost, like.
And you swap out the license plate for this futuristic looking license plate. It's nice, so nice. Yeah, blown away by that. And that, like I said, that's the first time I think I've ever bought. Like even when I was a kid, I don't ever remember buying a Lego set, even a small little one, and taking it home and building it straight away. So, no. Awesome.
No, I'm looking forward. I haven't bought. Oh, look at me with my self-control, like not unlike Whittakee. But like I bought a DeLorean on stream there because it's like, right, they're fire. Have you ever seen them in person?
Yeah, I've sat in one.
They're really cool.
So basically we do like every year in the town. So I'm on the board of directors for our local BID, which is Business Improvement District, and we do like events in the town to get like people in and whatever. Anyway, that's all kind of boring. But one of the ones we do is an 80s event, and we have like a guy who brings down like a display version And you're not supposed to sit in it. Like he has it there for people to look in, but there's rails around it because like lots of people have like taken drinks in there, and kids have like climbed in there and broken stuff off. So he's like, right, no going in now. But obviously, because one of all the organizers and stuff, like, and the volunteers like myself, get a chance to kind of sit in there and have a photo in there and stuff. So, but the detail on it, it's like, you know, even down to the number plate, everything, they've kitted it right out. But he said, like, unless he's taking it to an event, it sits in like you know, a temperature controlled garage for like, you know, 10 months out of the year. Because I think, like, because it's like aluminium plating, so he said it can like, I don't know, something about weathering or something. Like it's quite a durable. It's a durable metal for everyday stuff, and it's quite light, but like it's temperature sensitive and stuff. So
they're pretty, because they made the DeLoreans. Whereabouts? They made them in the north here. Obviously, DeLorean's an American company, but like they made them here during the Troubles as like a kind of a job effort. But like the ironic thing is that they are, I think at the time when talking to family and all, like, yeah, they looked really cool, but they were a really shit car. And like I don't think like, that's the whole joke is like, and everyone jokes about like they're terrible, but they just look so cool. And every year up in Belfast they do like a DeLorean day where like all the collectors up the north just drive around. Obviously Back to the Future is the main pusher for them, but I think if the film didn't make it popular, it's still a fucking cool looking car. The door always, like every time I've seen them in person, like the door is not the smoothest of openings too. It's like, it doesn't always go up. You have to get like some of the fucking pride up, but like they are really cool. But it's the same thing too. Like if you try to, you have to obviously ask them to sit in it, like. But no,
it's got this one that this guy brings to these events. It's got a flux capacitor in there, which is lights up and everything. Like it's proper. Like if he told me it was the one they used on set, I wouldn't. There's no way I'd know. But yeah, it does look good. But it is not. It is in the. It's from the original movie version, so it hasn't got like the Mr. Fusion and all that shit on the back. But I did ask him about it. I said, "Oh, you know, what have you ever considered like converting it to the second one?" And he's like, "You know, looking at it, you probably think, yeah, it's just a Mr. Fusion and it's just this." He said, "But no, when you look at the detail, because there's a couple of like custom fitting car places that have done it. When you look at the detail of like both the inside and the outside, he says thousands and thousands of pounds to get it changed out because there's so much different about the second one that most people wouldn't even notice." So, but if you were getting it accurate, because you have got some proper gearheads out there, it would be like, oh, well, but they used a slightly different tire in the second one, and all that kind of shit. Like, so
the alloys are higher.
Yeah, so it was actually a completely different car apparently that they used. So for accuracy, yeah. No, that's it then, I guess. I was looking out for a message off any of the guys to say, look, we're trying to get back in, or hold out for us another hour or another half hour, and we'll be there. But I've had nothing, so I assume they're just busy, which is fair enough.
Well, I say at least we got to see Bearded. He gave his, as someone who went for the first time, gave his own, thoughts on it. So that's pretty cool. But I say we'll probably do a recap next week. I don't know if you'll do 4 or 5 weeks of BrickWorld streams, but post BrickWorld Blues.
Yeah, no, I don't think we need to do that, but it would be nice to have a kind of, because like you said, Bearded said he'd come on, didn't he? So, and obviously he was he can give a full review of the States as well in general, because he was out there for so long.
He's probably still going to be out there. But it's not working.
But no, the chat's quieting down as well now, so we'll should we call it a night then? Yeah.
Aye. What? Fake fans, hey? No. To be fair, it is a BrickWorld. weekend. So
Yeah. No, you're right there, Sarah. It was a shame. But at the same time, like I didn't want to put too much pressure on him because it was different when we were out there because it was, it was only viewers really waiting to see something. There wasn't other shows trying to tune in. And I know that if I'd been out there and someone had been messaging me and hounding me and saying, can you come on? Can you come on? I would have been like I'm in the thick of it here, And not only that, but they can do this anytime where BrickWorld is like 5 days a year. So,
but at least we got to see them together. So,
yeah, and it's the last day as well. So, I know it's, what time is it there with them? It's like 3 o'clock. So it's coming to the end of the last couple of hours of the actual convention. Some people will be going home, so they'll be saying goodbye to people. Sunday is the kind of the departure day, really, because even if you see people, Sunday nights stroke Monday, it's, it's kind of like cheerio.
Yeah. No, I'm wondering, we'll end the show on this. What kind of goodies do we think Whittakee has bought for us? Do you think he's bought us any presents?
Probably not.
Probably a napkin.
I sent him a list of stuff to collect for me, but also try and get me. So I'm hoping he's gotten something. A little something. Don't know when we're going to see him to get it, but
we'll see.
Yeah,
2 long streams in a weekend, boys. You've put the hours in. They have. I haven't. But it's good to see that the streaming. Yeah, that was a fucking mess up. That like last weekend on my end. What a joke. Electric went out. There must have been just down the road. I think someone's house or whatever. I just think it just completely killed the road. We're all kind of on the same line. And it wasn't fixed until the early hours of the morning. What made me laugh, like, I'm not normally a cunt, but like, what made me laugh was like on the phone, I rang a few times, just the electric board, and they're like, yeah, it'll be 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock or midnight for the free times. And when it escalated each time, their tone got nicer and nicer. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not throwing fists yet.
Yeah, so would you now have tried to come in on your phone then normally?
Oh, I had no data. The only time I had data, I commented when I watched when Liam was on. And I sent him another comment and the stream died on me. So, unfortunate.
It is what it is, mate. 2 long streams in a weekend, boys. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Have you checked out? I don't think Matty was there for yesterday's one. Or was he? Can't remember. Yeah. No, I'm not. And obviously, we had a. Did we have a call in on that show yesterday? No, we didn't have a call in. I can't actually remember. That was only yesterday. I've forgotten already. But me and Nimble are going to try and do the build streams quite regular. And obviously, anyone's kind of free to get in on that. But it is nice just to kind of not feel like you're trying to put a show on and just kind of relax. Yeah, like whereas with this, I'm always conscious of like, how is this viewing? And also like people who are just tuning in, what are they seeing? If they're just seeing like 2 people like, oh yeah, so what it is, they're going to be like, oh, fuck this, cheerio. So there's got to be like, I'm trying to think of that entertainment value like at any given second. So, but yeah, I think it's time to call it a night. Thanks to all of our members. Scrolling across on the bottom. Actually, it's not all of our members because I've got some more to add, which I haven't had a chance to do. Some of these people along the bottom are going to disappear off this list soon because these were gifted memberships. And it's, believe it or not, it's been a month. It's coming up to a month already. So some of these are going to disappear. So I am conscious of the fact that our memberships is going to go from like 57 down to like 10 overnight.
Fuck.
But hopefully some of these people might be keen to resubscribe or re-enlist as a member and become a permanent member. But obviously, no pressure from us. The show will always be here. The content of the show will be the same for anybody who's been watching since the start. But there are obviously going to be perks and bonuses and juicy bits and pieces. Speaking of which, if you guys keep a lookout, possibly tomorrow, but at some point early in the week, there'll be some clips Short sneak peek clips from Slurpy's upcoming new stop motion. So this isn't a Blockhead's demise. This is an actual stop motion that he's working on. Got a couple of clips for you guys. So we'll try and spread them out a little bit to whet your appetites. Obviously, it's a while away from him being complete yet. So, you know,
Have a life.
Yeah, so you're only seeing snippets. But again, it's a members thing. And of course, you can still go on there and now on the members the members tab on this channel, and also check out the Nimble Saucepan new film, the new video for his channel he's created.
Yeah, give it a watch, guys.
Which will take you over to his channel. So if you follow that link, make sure you like and subscribe, get some comments in. You want some feedback on it, go and check out that video as well, and that'll be for full release to the rest of the world later this week. So yeah, so there's some tidbits there, some bits and pieces, so plenty to look forward to. Fucking fly. But that's it. Let's call it. Let's set the outro video. So yeah, thanks to everyone in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Day 111 of streaming every day till we hit 1,000 subscribers. If you're just tuning in now or you're watching this on replay, go and subscribe to the channel. Help us out, hit that target, and we will see you guys in the next one very soon.
Hell yeah. Take care, folks.